How are we all going this morning? We're going to do a workout. If I can find my tripod. Just sort of chip away, have an hour of workout and chat and whatever's going on. Left the tripod in the garage because I'm an idiot. Right, we're good. We're out, check. So if anybody would like to join for a workout, it's going to be a quick one. Quick stream. To do an hour of workout, some push-ups, some pull-ups, just chat. Nothing crazy. You know me, we just see how it goes. It's not about high numbers. It's about what's sustainable. Just a normal person's day to day. Mental health workouts, right? Rather than physique workouts. There's physique gains too, but I think the mental health side of it is far more important. Matisse, g'day mate. All right, yeah, you got gifted a membership yesterday, man, by a very generous person. Scooter came in and was dropping memberships, and so was Infamous. Oh, it's cold this morning, man. My tripod's even freezing cold. We're gonna have to hang up. Put you here. Get this thing sorted. That one. Yeah, there's better. Also, how's everybody's day going? Or morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Let me know. Let me know. We're good. Someone said thank you. Well done, mate. Yeah, but people were talking about it in the chat when you got one. That was great. The chat was glad to see you got a membership yesterday, bro. So it's fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was the full moon or what, but yesterday I got gifted 91 memberships. 91 memberships. The Jeff donation situation is an ongoing problem, but we'll see. Apparently trolls will do that. They'll do a bunch of $2 donations and charge them all back. So that's kind of a problem. Because it takes the YouTube fees out, so you actually lose money when they do that. Which, obviously when people don't need money, I want to make sure it's going back in. So we learned that lesson early of how super chats work. That's good. It's a positive to everything. Just got back from a 2-hour walk. Oh, you've been up early, Mandy. You've been up getting it early. Awesome, mate. I'm just going to do some up and over, skin the cat rolls and some push-ups and stuff and hang out. Without stumbling over, it would be a good start. Just doing a quick one today. Nothing crazy fast paced or anything, but we're just going to work through it. Yeah, did you see anything cool on your walk? How was the morning? How was the morning walk, mate? Let us know. Just going to do some push-ups and up and overs and stuff. And as always, it's all about mental health, right? So it's more a mental health chat than a big workout or anything, guys. As always, I'm an advocate of I'm not here to do hundreds and hundreds of reps. Sometimes I will, but I want you guys to it's got to be viable for you guys as well, right? I think Mandy gets a pass with her a 2-hour walk. Fortunately, the ground is wet. Conversation here. Still awake? No, I've been to sleep, mate. We signed off last night. I think I've signed off about 8:30 p.m. from that chat we had. Maybe 9ish. Good afternoon. G'day, Bean. How are you, mate? How's things going in your world? It's definitely cold this morning. I couldn't find my beanie. I need my beanie, to be honest, but I'm doing all right. Keep moving. Yeah, no, I had a sleep chase, and now it's 9:30 Wednesday morning here in New Zealand. 9:37. yeah, just I'm liking these up and overs, man, into the German hangs. They're really good. Can't miss the 4 a.m. deburr streams. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. I definitely even felt the lack of. I think we all felt the lack of Dennis a bit. You know, if you're a regular viewer, he took those couple of days off, 2-3 days off, and it was like, oh, felt like my routine changed. You know, felt like there's this gap in my schedule. But yeah, it's good to see Dennis doing well, man. I think he's, you know, he still does the workouts, he's still got the message, but I think he's really enjoying the chats. He's doing very well with all the trolls and all the stuff. Like last night, his channel was crazy, man. He's doing incredible, man. Love to see it. Never good at pull-ups, just full dips and half dips. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at the pull-ups still, dude. As I say, yeah. I'm just a beginner. You know, I'm not a fitness professional or anything. Just a guy putting his reps in. That's what it's about, right? It's about those consistent reps. So that's what I try and do. I don't want to do anything on here that people find unattainable. Like for sure, I love what a lot of these other fitness guys do in that. These hard workouts and that's for some people, right? Mine are a bit different, right? We'll get our way, so that's the plan. 9:30 in the UK right now. Is it? That'll be evening, right, in the UK, right? Alright, I'm going to get another up and over roll. Make sure you hit the like button for me as well, guys. What do we got? We got 6. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Get more people in here. Don't want to be on here too long. I'm going to do sort of an hour stream now, just a real quick stream. And then we'll be down the garage doing a body double co-working stream later on. If you'd like to join for that. Definitely need more core work for those L-sit pull-ups. Getting better at them though. Sorry, I'm becoming a bit of a gymnast now, guys. That's what's happening. It's hope for me yet to become a cheerleader. What do you reckon? $10:39 p.m. in London. Alright. How are you going today, Unknown? How's it going, man? I like these morning workouts, man. Make me feel good. Do just a couple of those rollovers, some push-ups. It just gets me moving for the day, eh? It's not about, for me, it's not about doing a lot. It's about just that movement, that rather than doom scrolling and stuff, or, you know, wasting time. I like to get a bit of this in. I'm sure it's going to keep getting wet on the ground here, isn't it? That's why the cabin needs finishing. We've got condensation on the roof making puddles on the floor, but that's alright. It's only a bit of water. I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch. I'm American. No, it's me. Right. Oh. Bet you that text. Okay. That's not text notification. Still haven't got a hold of the 24-hour clock. 5:40 p.m. in Massachusetts. Alright, guys. I will screenshot that. I do try and get the time where it sort of works for you guys a bit. 5:40. So you're going to get some push-ups with me there, Bean. You're going to squat, something, whatever you wish, man. Whatever you wish. And nothing crazy. Just get a couple of sets in even. That's what I mean, is when you're having those real, like, days, right? Just, even if you do 10 push-ups, do 20, it's something, right? It's better than, man, I didn't work out at all, right? So, you know, those days kind of build up, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we like it. Oh, I'm getting my hoodie wet now. Look like I peed myself. Oh well. Oh, what should we do? We'll do another skin the cat roll. Do another German hang there. Hey Nick, good to see you this morning, mate. How are you? How you feeling, mate? You get some good sleep? Good to see you, mate. That puts a spring in my step. Nick continues on with us, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bean's going to get some with me, I think, is what he's replying there, so that's good. Alright. I gotta be careful I don't do too many of these German hangs. They are pretty hard on my shoulder, guys. I am getting used to them, but they are quite difficult. Especially gravity core set, I need to keep my legs up. I need to try and not bend my legs on the way as I come back over. And like as well on the way down, way up. I just need to be trying to keep that L sit more. That's what I'm struggling with. So I'm trying. Tuck, put them out again. Swing it down there. Try and keep my legs straight like that there. Tuck them through. Back out. Just control it down. I should work on controlling that down on the legs a bit more. They're coming together. It feels good, man. Mate, that's been helping my shoulder a lot, honestly. Getting that full rotation, it's really helped my joints and stuff. Yeah, I'm in the cabin at the moment. Yeah. Need to get up. Yeah, get yourself up, mate. Get some natural light in, mate, in the morning. It's the best thing for you. Just sit by a window with a cup of tea or coffee, whatever your thing is, mate. How you doing, better, mate? See you're getting better. G'day, Lightwood. I'm doing fantastic, man. Yeah, things are better, bro. Things are day by day, just that little 1% better, you know. Keeping that flow going. We're getting there. Yeah, it's the same with these skin the cat German hang rolls, right? It's just repetition. As you can see, you know, you do them for a week. You know, I've probably done less than 100 reps total of them. Just getting that form better, you know. I want to do lifting weights between my knees, so I've got to build up the leg strength to hold it. I've seen a guy do it with two 44-pound plates sandwiched between his knees. He's gone into the full German hang, holding 2 plates between his knees and sort of thighs there. I'm like, oof. So yeah, might build up to that kind of stuff. Try and drop a weight on my head. I've had enough head injuries. Been to the ocean lately. I haven't been down to the beach lately, man. I've got definitely a couple of weeks ago I went down to the beach for a bit. Usually I ride the motorbike out there, so with the motorbike broken. I've been pretty locked in, man, with just everything happening in the garage and with the channel and building everything, and lots of other stuff going on in life. So yeah, no rest for the wicked at the moment, it seems, but that's all right. That's how life goes, ups and downs. Last night on here was incredible. We got 91 new members yesterday. 91 last night. We did have Jeff donating and stuff, and apparently trolls will sometimes use small super chats to essentially abuse members and stuff, and then they get it refunded, and then they can do like 50 small donations and make one claim and refund them all. And what that actually does is it means the creator still has to pay the 30% YouTube fee. So yeah, it makes creators lose money, and yeah, they use it to get around filters and stuff, apparently. But yeah, I looked through all the super chats. Jeff was being alright at first and friendly, so I just don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he claims them back or not. I don't know. But yeah. Beyond that, no, crazy stream last night. Crazy stream. There was just a little bit of drama towards the end, but that's alright. We don't worry about that. Bit by bit, day by day. That's all you need to think in life, guys. Bit by bit, day by day. Stop being so damn hard on yourselves. Small daily progressions. Right? Not every day is going to be your best day, right? It's alright. Just go through the motions, you know? Oh, the camera's a bit high, sorry. Have to go, your girlfriend just shout out, you're all good, mate. You have a good one. Hope to see you again soon. Hope you keep well. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate it. Hit that like if you haven't yet, guys. I am a small channel. I need every like I can get. So if you like the message at all, if you've been hanging around for a minute, you're like, he's alright, you can hit the like button. There's one. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, I'm going to do, I've got to not do too many of these skin the cat rolls, right? Or up and over. I've been learning these off the channel Jason Zena. I'm trying to get it better. Gravity Core has said I need to make sure I'm trying to keep my legs straight until I have to come through the bar. I'm trying to hold that L sit, right? On the way over and the way back, so I'm struggling with it. So, see you, Chase. Thank you for coming by, man. You're doing your push-ups wrong? What am I doing wrong about them, man? There's a lot of different forms to do a push-up, man. So if you want to elaborate on that, I'm happy to talk about it, dude. Just let me know. Let me know why, and we can talk about it. I'm happy to open the line of conversation, my friend. All right, get one more hanging. Just gotta make sure I'm not going to end up stuck upside down. I don't want to be letting go of the bar. What's this about? Fourth one? Fifth one? Try to control that down on the legs through the core. It's really burning through my core there on that. To control that down. If you like that, hit the like for me. You know, double tap on the screen if you find it remotely entertaining. Versace, how are you? How are you, mate? Oh, those are tough, man. Those are tough. I'm getting used to it, though. I'm getting used to them. So, NBR love, what am I doing wrong with my push-ups, man? Let me know. You made a bold claim there. I'd love to hear what I'm doing wrong about my push-ups, man. You let me know. The floor is yours. Main reason I do them with my elbows flat out is because I've shattered my elbow before, right? So this arm doesn't fully straighten, right? Scar there, from there up to there. Had to have the whole corner of my elbow reconstructed so that arm doesn't actually fully straighten. So that's usually why I'm flared out and working around it. With my elbows in like that, a lot of people say, oh, your elbows are out too far. Elbows in is easier, right? So this is the hardest push-up challenge in the world, guys. The hardest push-up challenge in the world. Sorry, I'm not too hard. Just keep it real here, man. Just keep it real. We're just hanging out. Just hanging around. Just hanging around. We're doing this Kiwi style. We're not doing this American style. We're doing this Kiwi style. All right. Okay. Another 10 push-ups, we reckon? I think so. I heard you. Or another 10 push-ups, you all say. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand, my friend. New Zealand. Not many of us on YouTube Live. I'm a rare breed. Apparently there's something wrong with that push-up form. Oh, I don't know. The guy never got back to me. He made a claim. I said, you can talk about it. Versace. I like the name. Is that meant to be like Versace but Versace? Is that the plan? All right. Do another rollover in a minute. We'll do a up and over. Skin the cat into a German hang. I do want to hold those German hangs longer in future. I could do like a 30-second hang. At the moment, I'm just building that rotation, right, and that strength I need in the middle of it there. Oh, feeling a little off today, I tell you. I got good energy, but I'm just not quite there yet. We're getting there. A moment, folks. Covered in blooming concrete dust everywhere as well. Floor dust. It's a hard knock life, you know. Push-ups look good to me. Great form, don't listen to that guy. Alright, Marshall, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I know, I did ask him what the problem was. How's the family doing? Doing good, mate. You're from the Ukraine? Awesome. Versace? Hey, I think we've had a couple of people here from the Ukraine before. Great to see you. Hope you're doing alright over there, mate. How's the family doing? Been here? Good, mate. Good. Flowing along flowing along, man, just the usual. It's kind of just those, appreciating those normal days. Nothing's going too crazy wrong. It's tackling problems as they come up, right? All that. All right, I'm going to get another rollover in. I said I'd do an hour on here. I was going to do a quicker hour. So we'll work out and just bounce between stuff. Oh, mate. I've got these trackies are always too loose, hang on. I got to buy a whole heap of new track pants and stuff, to be honest. Kind of realised this winter I wrecked a lot of them in the garage last winter and stuff, and I don't care for being in the garage and stuff that you're covered in stains and that, but probably need to be a semi more respectable for YouTube. Hey, cool. All right, get another tuck and roll over. If you like this, hit the like if it's remotely impressive to you. Actually, hit the like button for me. Double tap the screen and all that. I am getting a bit sore here now, in the forearms. So we'll just take it careful. That pump on. Okay, we're good. Hello. Feels good, man. Feels good. Nearly. Oh, we got 20 likes there. Thank you, guys. Guys, George, how are you, mate? How are you? Oh, there's definitely, you can see the amount of pump in the forearm there from doing those. You see how everything's firm. Up here, not so much yet. But in here, it's really getting in there. The rollovers pinch up in here a bit. I lost my sister. The question not too long ago. I shared it on DB's live stream. Didn't go well. I guess I did it at the wrong time. My mistake. Not your mistake, man. As you know, there it's just sometimes it's the pacing with where Dennis is at and what's going on. I wouldn't take it personally anyway, bro. It just would have been the timing and the situation, but he will care about it, bro. You can mention it again. He will. He's always got your back, bro. Don't ever think otherwise. Backflip time. I know you do it on this. We're gonna build up to the backflips in future there, Wolf. Wolf comes in often telling me I need to learn to do backflips. I'm like, mate, I'm 39. I'm 39, mate. So I'm trying, man. I'll do another 10 push-ups first before we do another rollover. Happy days. Dog fluff stuck in my phone case, apparently. Nice. That's how we like it. Old dogs could learn new tricks. I mean, yeah, I can't argue that with you, to be honest, man. No, it's the strings on the end of the track pants. Hit the ground. No, don't have joint clicks. Don't have a hardest push-up challenge in the world clicker either. None of that. We're not that fancy here. We're not that fancy. Yeah. Appreciate you being here, guys. Hit that like button for me. Now we're just going to do like an hour hangout workout. Now we cut it off. I'm going to try and do these pretty much every day, guys. Again, I'm not a fitness channel. I'm a self-improvement channel, so this is more for mental health and depression and things like that, keeping your head in the right space. That's what these streams are about. That's what the whole channel is about. So just the activity varies. Hey, Kate, what's up, man? What did you miss? Oh, I've been doing some push-ups and some up and over skin the cat rolls, as they call them. Weird name for them. And into the German hang. I'm trying to get a bit better at the German hang position, which is once I've done the spin the cat roll, skin the cat, spin the cat. People call it different things. But yeah, once I do that, trying to learn to hold that hand position a bit more. So this is something to challenge myself with, right? I only started doing these this week. I just do some push-ups and stuff, man. What's up, all? Happy Tuesday. G'day, Daniel. Great to see you, mate. Massive shout out to Scooter and Infamous last night, and everybody else who donated. We went up 91 members last night. 91. My brain is still trying to process that. The support from you guys, it was just immense. Right, and yeah, I'm just very grateful, guys. It's above and beyond what I expected, you know. Above and beyond what I expected. Hey, King. Good to see you again, bro. I noticed, man, you come in and when I'm working out, you'll appear and you'll be like, right, good man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'll keep up these workouts, bro. I'll keep them up. How you going there, King? How's things in your world, man? But yeah, guys, I'm just overwhelmed by it all. So I do appreciate it. You know me, I'm not usually short on words, but thank you to everyone who's been getting memberships and donating and stuff. It's all helps me feed it all back into the channel, you know, to get better equipment. I mean, I'm still using a tripod I used for my photography when I was 16 in school. That's literally, I dug my tripod that I used in school photography out of the corner. I mean, I have a tripod, you know, so that's good. I can, we can level this up. Superfly, great to see you, brother. Beast mode activate. Yep. All right, I'm going to do, what did I do last? A roll or the push-ups? So I did push-ups. We'll do another roll, eh? We'll do another roly-poly. Can we get to 30 likes? What do you reckon? Are you entertained yet? I'll do one of these, and if this looks like remotely impressive and engage you for a while, hit the like button for me, alright? Just give me a couple of taps on the head. Helps the channel, costs you nothing. Show me some love. Show me some love, would you? I'm trying here. Fighting for my life out here, man. Oh, I'm getting old, you know that? I'll tell you what, if you told me a year ago I'd be doing these, I would have been like, okay, sure. At my age, broke my hip 3 years ago. You know, 2 years ago before I was working out, I could barely walk on this leg, on this hip. So building the muscle around it's really helped. It hasn't taken much, you know. Definitely right there in that core. Gonna have to keep building that up. Hit that like for me if that was remotely, I don't know, good. Double tap the screen for me. I'm trying. I'm not a gymnast. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm just a man. I was born in the dark, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. Yeah, alright, another 10 push-ups then. Back down. Just take them slow. No rush, mate. No rush, mate. There's a 5. Okay, Jace. Breathe in a sec, mate. Trying to work on those L-sits, Jace, yeah. Let's have a look at that. Oh, you big beauty, looking good. Good to see you, man. I woke up this morning and I think it was this morning, I just missed your live. You're doing some up and overs, Jace. I did catch about, I think, 10 minutes of it this morning. Good to see you at it, man. Is that Aliska? I'm 39. He's 65. No, I just feel 65. Working on cars and building all this, and yeah. My back feels 65, I think. But it's getting better, like, honestly, the more... I used to get really sore just doing bits and pieces around the house and stuff. Versus if I just do some push-ups each day, some pull-ups and stuff. I just don't have that soreness anymore, you know. Also, my diet helps a lot, right? Diet helps a lot. You're from Slovakia. You must definitely be the first person that I've had here say they're from Slovakia. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a great day. Jalapenos mode on. Yes, Beantown. Jalapeno mode on, mate. New Zealand. You'd have to Google it, maybe. Regular fitness helps for sure. UK here, yep. What up, over from D-Bird's channel? How's it going, J-Poke? We're just working out, man. Just hanging out. I do things a bit different to Dennis's channel. We just kind of hang out and chat. I do some reps, and it's just kind of just part of my day. I stream a lot of different stuff, so yeah. At the moment, it's just hang out. Just doing a bit of workout stuff. We're just hanging out. So yeah, it's not like a let's do all the reps together or anything kind of stuff. You can if you want. Nice to meet you too, Aliska. Shout out to the UK. Yep. Met some great people from the UK on here. I really have everyone over at Team Ola, Lizzie and Addie, you know, the whole people there. We've got a Superfly, another one from Team Ola, and then we've got Jason in the house here. We've got some other members as well around. All good, dig it, sweet, man. Yeah, I just flowing through, man. Right, I'll do another 10 push-ups, then I'll do another, did I just do push-ups, or did I don't know. Alright. So, Gravity Core Fitness said I need to try and keep my legs straight as I come all the way back over. I don't want to be tucking in until I'm getting to the bar. So I'm trying to sort of just work on that L-sit position. It's really pulling right here on my core when I try to do those L-sits. It's killing me. Hey everybody, Christine Hall, good to see you again, mate. You look way younger than I thought. I thought you were 29. Yeah, 39. Don't eat vegetables. That would be my advice. Don't eat vegetables. They'll age you horribly. Stay away from vegetable oils. Fry everything in butter. And yeah, stay away from veggies. They're toxic to humans. That would be my suggestion for youthful appearance. Can we get to 30 likes, guys? I've got 28 likes on mine. Can we get to 30? Double tap the screen for me. This is, this is good. I'm trying my best. I'm not a fitness channel. We're a general self-improvement and mental health channel, alright? So this is part of it. Okay, I'm trying to just get the form cleaner on these. So I do apologise, Jace, if it's not top tier. You make sure you've got, you make sure you let me know, mate, if I'm doing something wrong here. I might change the grip to a different grip. I've noticed that with some of the German hangs, people are starting in this position, Jace, rather than that or that. I've noticed it to come right over. But I seem to be doing alright on this one. Get one more in. I do tucker out on these after about 10 or 12 usually. It's really hard when you're keeping your legs straight. Try to control that down, feeling it right there. Right on the abdominals, right on the core, so you keep working that. Hit that like for me if it was kind of cool or something. Got like 3 feet of air that time. Stay away from vegetables. Yep, and use butter, not vegetable oil. Form's good, bro. Just play around with the grips and distance between the hands. Perfect. Yeah, I could try the wider grip there. I'm using the inside bars there, Jace. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Massive shout out to the Jason Zena channel there. He was doing these and I wanted to give him a try, so I've been trying to get him a bit better. He does them real clean. You're doing like 50, bro, in a live, and I'm like, man, after about 10 or 12, I'm obviously just starting doing them, right? But yeah, about 10 or 12, I usually sort of stop for the day and go, okay, it's getting better, right? But yeah, that was very difficult flipping that back over. So now I nearly didn't get, like with the legs straight, I nearly couldn't roll back over. So I did tuck them in a bit. Why? Because of the pesticides? No, Travis, just because vegetables are toxic to humans. The people go for vegetables because they've got nutrients that humans need. These nutrients. Plants work in the same way. Vegetables work in the same way as a human. They need the same nutrients we do, but they're not there for us to eat them. The plants are not there for us to eat the nutrients. Those nutrients are for the plant to grow. And because a plant can't run away, what it develops is toxins and bitter taste and things, right? So, yeah, leaves a bitter taste, which is why like a carrot grows underground and its leaves are above and they're a very bitter leaf. It's why children will spit out a Brussels sprout, right? Oh yeah, Brussels sprouts, I spit them out as a kid because it's so bitter, right? And that's because it's one of the most toxic vegetables. It's got 71 different toxins in a Brussels sprout. So, some things evolve to run away really fast and climb trees and stuff. A plant can't really run away, so they, it's like a frog developing bright colours, don't lick me, so, yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Told to say outside of the store in America, yep, if you shop the perimeter of the supermarket, that's where all the real food is, right? That's where all the perishable real food is, you know? Good old steak and milk, mate. Steak and milk, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a much worse situation in America than most of the world. The amount of ingredients, the moment something's in a pack, all the ultra processed foods, right? Yep, vegetable oils and everything. Like sometimes I'll have instant noodles and it comes with a little vegetable oil packet, and I never use it. I just go straight in the bin. And yeah, changing over butter and stuff. It was the myth for a long time that butter clogs your arteries. Eating red meat, it'll give you heart attacks and all this, and all of this has been disproven. It's all been disproven. If you want to look it up, as I say, you look it up yourself. Check out Dr. Sean Baker on YouTube would be my suggestion. He's a carnivore diet guy. He's been doing it. He must be doing it probably 10 years now. And you can see him back on like Joe Rogan and stuff like 8 years ago, stuff like that. He's got the world. He's in his 40s. I think when he was in his 40s it was. He got the record on a rowing machine for a distance over time thing. And a lot of people argued, like it's only a rowing machine. It's like, well, that's a standardized piece of equipment. It's standardized, you're eliminating the variables, like science in school, right? You can cut out all the variables and go, okay, well, let's actually narrow this down. And like nobody can outperform him on a rowing machine, and the guy's in his 40s. So there's a lot of UFC fighters and stuff as well, rugby players and that, they stick to a pure carnivore diet and get, great results, great endurance and stuff out of it. So yeah. Have a great live stream and a great day, Venom. See you on the next one. All right, Superfly, great to see you, man. Hope you get out on the bike. I need to get out on my BMX myself, man. You always make me remember I need to get out for a little jam on the BMX. Yeah, Travis, yep, that's how it goes. Yep, and again, it's only my opinion as always, right? But in my opinion, the least animal death diet you can do is to be a carnivore and eat steak. The highest animal death diet you can do is to be a vegan. Because of the amount of animal loss to actually... I brought up all this data once. I once argued with a guy on Instagram or Facebook back in the day, and when I was pure carnivore, and he was like ran a vegan channel, and he wanted to get into the discussion. I brought up all the data about, animal deaths of meat and land space and whatever, and he goes, oh, well, I don't care if some rabbit gets shot by a farmer to get my food. That's not the same as me eating a cow. That's all he had to go back to. And this is a guy with like millions of views. But the data shows that if I have a carnivore diet and I have steak and I have eggs from chickens, right, I'm killing 1 cow a year. For me and Susie, we're killing 1 cow a year for 2 people to survive. Versus the amount of crops for 2 people to survive in a year and all this vegan diet stuff and nuts and whatever. Farmers mow through crops and take out all the turtles and the rats and the rabbits and the whatever. And you can argue it's only a rat or something, but it's like, this is supposedly about every life has value, So yep, if you care about animals and want to have a good diet, your best option for low animal death is to eat steak. But anyway, that's just the world, man. The numbers don't lie, No, Kelly, great to see you, bro. How are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Like benching the bar 150 times. Nice, Steve. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Are you using an Olympic bar like that? 20 kilo? What is it, like 44 pound bar? That's what that one is. It's a 44 pound bar. Greetings, my friend. Where is Gary? Oh, Gary the possum will be asleep in the back of the garage at the moment, mate. Bro, my son can bench the bar 150 times. That's all right, bro. He's not competing against your son, bro. He's competing against himself. So it's never you versus anyone else. It's you versus you. You versus you yesterday. You versus your goals and dreams you're trying to achieve. What anybody else is doing or it's totally irrelevant, man. Why hate on it? Why judge that? How does it serve you? It doesn't make any sense, dude. Think about it. So 25 pound plates on each side. Yeah, I usually run these plates. I usually run the 44s. When I do a bit of bench, I just run those 44s in the bar. So I think it's like, what's that? I don't know, 3 times 44 pound, 120 plus another 12, 132. Hey, would you shut up? You bloody dyslexic rooster. Hey, Mike, I'm trying to do a shirt. Hey, dickhead. Shut up, I'm up. Dyslexic rooster, can't tell the time. Hey, bruh, hey. No confusion. Alright, that's that situation handled. Thank you very much for the awesome content, brother. You're amazing. I love the spot. Thank you very much, Nate. I'm pretty overwhelmed after. Bruh, we're trying to. You're being so rude to the people. They're trying to listen to me, not to the rooster. Yeah, been incredible, bro. Like last night, 91 memberships added last night, man. People were hitting heavy with donations and stuff. Can you not, mud? Yeah, people were hitting heavy with donations and stuff, man. It was just crazy. So I'm just overwhelmed by all the support from you guys. Sounds like Zena's toys. I'll send you it if you want. Just messing around, mate. He's only 45 pounds. Well, that's good, Connor. That's good, mate. But yeah, we keep a positive energy, bro. We keep a positive energy. So I was here. Can you? Mate. Right. Right, take it. Hey. There you are, you little. Hey. Right on me fence. You're getting smart. You hear it? Right, it's great to see you, man. What's up? Going good, man. Going good. We're just talking about, yeah, all the memberships we added last night and stuff. Were a great vibe. Hit that like button for me, guys. Can we get to 40? Can we get to 40? I like 40. 40 likes. Telling me he's about to be dinner. Yeah. It's one of the neighbours' ones. The last one used to wake the neighbour up at 3 in the morning all the time. And then one night you heard, and that was the end of that. I talked to him the next day and yeah, I've had enough of the thing. So I think that rooster will probably get the same fate. You know, yeah, the neighbour's ex-army. He doesn't take much crap from a rooster. Yeah. All right. Try not to mess this up, eh? All right. I'm getting better at them, but I just don't want to. I'm more worried about landing on my head. I'm worried about not getting out of position and what happens if I let my hands go with all that rotation. I imagine it's not going to be good. If Jason Zeno, if you can fill me in there, Jace, I imagine it's not going to go well. Nice. Why did the rooster cross the road? Because it was scared of me. Because I was mogging him. Because I was mogging the rooster. I was like, and he was like, man, that's a much bigger one than I got. Justice for Gary. Well, Gary's still living in the garage at the moment. I'm not gonna harm Gary. I don't want to harm Gary, but it is a pest in New Zealand. But I'll let. Gary's had 2 years of free accommodation in the garage while there was a gap in the garage he could get in. He's torn apart hundreds of dollars of car seats. Can you, mate? I'm talking here. I'm walking here. This guy. You know how hard this is with ADHD? All these freaking interruptions, eh? Oh, mate. Ta-da! He sticks the landing. The judges go wild. The crowd goes wild. They hit the like button. Like button. Tap. Tapper. Do a drop from the fully extended bit. You will land it. Feels nuts first time. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can just let go because I'm thinking my arms gonna like whip round and gonna be like a flailing blooming advertising inflatable. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned on that one, Jace. If you can put up a short on that one, Jace, and or guide me through it on live sometime, I'd be a bit more keen. But yeah, I don't want to rotate something. Oh, don't want to break something. Sure, it's a good core workout too. Yeah, definitely coming from the Elsa, even going down, even lowering my legs slowly. I'm feeling it right through here, right in here. Need to get in the. Let's go, smash that like. Yeah, arms won't move, trust me. Alright, I trust you, Jace, but I'm going to look up a video on first, man. I'm scared. I'll ride a superbike flat out on track, but I'm scared. Once I've done research on something and I've seen somebody like do it, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, like I'm good. I can do that, or, you know. Works the whole body, even legs. Yeah, definitely it works in everything. G'day, mate. Zamina, g'day, mate. How are you? Get some push-ups in if you want with us, my friend. And do check with your family. It's all right. You're watching me, right? We talk about mental health, self-improvement and stuff here, right? It is quite an adult-based channel. So do check with your parents. You know, get them to watch the channel for a bit and make sure it's all right. You're here. Is all I'd ask, mate. And hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. We're nearly at 40. Yeah, I'm kind of leaving quite a bit of rest between them. Like I feel after I've done about 10 of them, Jace, like now 8 or 10 of them, I'm a bit like, okay, do I keep going? But it's definitely up through here. I feel it right in there. So I'm getting the pinch right in there just afterwards, right? And when I'm recovering later, I'm getting a little bit in there. But it is reducing for sure. Gary emoji. Oh, I haven't done the Gary emoji. Oh no, I'm sorry. I've broken a promise to the chat. I promised what were the 2 emojis I promised I'd have up by today? Last night, I said I'd do them. We were going to do a Gary the Possum, and we were going to do the lock-in. We'll lock in with me emoji. We got to do the lock-in emoji. So if you want, you can lock in with me. We're here to lock in every day, right? It's not a mindset, it's a lifestyle, right? So you can look at the camera right now with me, right? You're going to lock in? We're going to lock in. We're going to do better every day. We're going to cut distractions. We're going to lock in. We're going to focus. We're going to build the life we want to build, bit by bit. But we're going to do it chill. Because stay calm, everybody. Everybody just calm down. That rooster ain't got no respect, eh? You don't, you know, he's trying to get woman that way, you know, don't go yelling out like that. Stretching those shoulders after the workout. Nah, I never sort of warm down. I should probably start doing that then, eh? I usually just tend to be like sort of, you know, I'll kind of throughout the day, I'll just roll everything around and make sure I move around. I'm kind of like that, you know. Gotta get it funky. Well, I like cats or dogs. I've got a couple of dogs here, my friend. Got a couple of dogs. Got a German Shepherd and a Pit Bull mix. Message retracted from Possum. What happened? Anyway, yeah, I'll make sure I get those emojis. Yeah, that's it. Let's work. Let's work. Let's go. Let's go. Let's work. Oh, that's the fitness meta, right? Ah, no, man. I can't do all that. I feel like I'm not being me. I feel like I'm doing it how everybody else does it. So that's why I only like do the let's go, taking the piss. Just the more I'm myself on here, the less like loaded it is. The more I enjoy these, and everyone seems, you know, just me yourself, man. I don't know. You know, otherwise I'd be on here going, come on guys, get it with me. What up, chap? What up, chap? Home Depot buckets, chap. I'm not that guy. I'm me, you know, I'm me. Go on, my beastie. He's putting me to work. Oh, he's putting me to work. Here we go. Like cats and dogs, I am Zakumi. Alright, mate. Good to have you here. Have a food one. Bedtime for me, much love. You have a food one too there, Jace. Food is good. Thank you for coming by, Jace. Much appreciated, man. The rooster don't bother you. He's bothering me. I need to go sort him out. The rooster's getting smart. That's what he's doing. Can we get a couple more likes here, guys? I've got 38 likes on mine. Can we push it through to 40? What do you reckon? Make me famous. I'm going to do another 10 minutes. I'm going to keep these morning lives to an hour, guys. An hour of workout, but it's not like an hour of working out, right? It's chat workout. We're just hanging out. Some days will be high volume. Have a permit for those guns. Have a permit for these. Little much. Hey, Ma, we got chicken or what? Ma, we got chicken or what, Ma? Eh? Now, you got to have fun with it, right? If I get in here and try and do an all serious workout, I'll lose my little mind. There we go. We got the 40 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Hit subscribe if you have not. If you like hanging out and shitting the shit. Check out the channel. I don't just do workouts or nothing. We work on cars, motorbikes. It's all self-improvement. It's all mental health. It's all just a whole thing. Just like my whole life is, and then you're here and you join me, kind of like the Truman Show, the movie The Truman Show. You kind of follow along on the journey, try and inspire some people. If an idiot like me can do it, You can too. If I can do it, you can too. Come on, guys, get it with me. It's good. It's very good, yeah. Very good. Just keep the energy. Now you do things different. I love it. You do it different too, Nate. You do it different too, bro. I love your style. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't having a give it a go on nothing, but just yeah. Just keep being you, bro. Just be more and more. Just you. Just let it out. Just let your little light shine. Let your uniqueness shine. You know, don't be afraid to just. Who cares, man? We're just here to have fun. What the fuck? Yeah, I've just been QWERTY. I like that. I like you got the QWERTY. QWERTY, or the old when you hit the top of the keyboard. I remember those days. I was around in the dawn of the internet. Yeah, I'm trying it, QWERTY. I'm trying to figure these out. Learn them from Jason Zena. So yeah, going into those German hangs. They're pretty tough, but no, they're not too hard, right? I reckon if you could do 5 pull-ups, you can do that hang rollover. Like Susie did it. I got Susie to do it, but Susie couldn't roll back. I spotted Susie, because Susie can usually do like 3 pull-ups, maybe 5. And she rolled over, and then she kept tucking her knees to her chest so much, I think she couldn't. She's like, I can't roll back. And I flipped her back over. So that was good. But yeah, you know. When you enter the stream, support the stream and smash the like button. Yes, sir. I'll pin that one up. Most definitely. Thank you, guys. You'll consider becoming a member of Mark's channel if you feel that it helps you out, but no pressure requirement. That's it, Ray. There's no member-only live streams, right? At the highest membership level, which nobody has yet, there's like member-only shorts. I'm going to put some stuff on there. Just basically shout-outs of appreciation with that stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to put anything behind you can only watch the advice if you're a member, right? It's free. But if you want to support the channel and support that message, yeah, there are memberships there. We got 91 memberships gained last night alone. 91. Which means I can get a lot of stuff. Love from Kazakhstan. You know Kazakhstan, very nice. Oh la la. Why? Why do American men get pregnant? No man is pregnant in Kazakhstan. Oh no, man. Many reasons. Different culture. Oh la la. Why did you shrink this woman, Gypsy? Why did you shrink this woman? I am watching you, Kazakh. You're making witchcraft. I've seen it. Oh, I make witchcraft too, you watch. Ooh la la! Wah wah wee wah! Ooh la la! Wah! He lands it. We're having fun here, chat. We're having fun. No man pregnant in America, but they're trying to. Yes? I do not know. Maybe you are looking too much. Maybe you're looking too much what other people are doing with their lives. You must focus your own life. You must build life for you. Build future for you and family. This is what is important. Not politics, not the rest of the world. What's important? You focus your mind. Okay? That is no in Kazakhstan. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I've always liked the Kazakh language. It sounds like a diesel trying to start on a cold morning. You watch Kazakh news anchors. It's highly entertaining. It sounds like a diesel on a cold morning. Yes. So where are you actually from, mate? When you're not trolling about being from Kazakhstan, where are you from, my friend? How's it going? Can we get to 50 likes? What do you reckon? We got 42 on my end. What do you reckon? No? Alright, I'll do some more push-ups and you can mull it over, alright? We're doing an hour. Well, I'm going to do about another 5 minutes, guys. I'm going to cap these morning workout chats to 1 hour. That's it. I'm going to make sure they're scheduled in future. Alright, so you know, if you see one schedule, you turn up. Here for a good time, not a long time on these ones. Then we do really long streams later in the day, alright? Oh man, feeling good. Good energy today. We got 50 up. Yeah, we got 50. Oh, we got it says 42 likes for me there. I'm hoping we get the 50. I'm sure we got it. You reckon we got it? You reckon we can get there? I hope so. You gotta do a lot to impress the internet these days, man. You gotta do a lot to impress the internet. But I'm just gonna be myself and let the cards fall where they may. Don't need a gold card deck off Temu or nothing. Just let the cards fall where they may in life. You do your thing, man. It's all in the mind. It's all the jiu-jitsu of the mind. You see? Oh, I need a moment before I do another up and over there. Well, there's definitely hairs clicking my shoulder for sure. I've had a lot of injuries over the years, guys. A lot of motorcycle and BMX crashes. I've broken that ankle in 2 places, shattered that knee, broken that hip, broke that collarbone, or one of them, I think it was that one. Yeah. Wrist, hand there, shattered that elbow. It doesn't stop me, you know. I can't even straighten my arm, mate. I can't even straighten. I've got a scar there. Like I can't even. There's a scar. Shattered my whole elbow off. It's held together with wire, so it doesn't straighten anymore. So that one straightens. Right, so if I can do it after a shattered elbow and all this, and I can turn up and, you know, as I say, not a fitness channel. It's a mental health and self-improvement channel, right? So you find a way, you push through, you make it work. You're saying we're going to get there? I think we'll get there, bro. I think we'll get there. I think we'll get our 50 likes. Maybe I'm only going to do another 2 minutes 40, so I don't know, you'd be pushing it, guys. If you want to help us get to 50 likes, double tap the screen for me. I don't like to ask too often, but that's what YouTube runs on, man. Alright, one more. Ready? Everybody ready? Alright. Yeah, definitely starting to burn out. One more, last one. Last one of these. Yeah, definitely can't hang that as long as I was. It's alright, we won't overdo it. Hit that like, if that looked cool, and I got like 3 feet of air that time, hit that like button for me. See if we can get to 50. Creaking on the bar, nothing some WD-40 won't help. Oh, it's probably me creaking, man. It's probably me creaking there, to be honest. Oh yeah, that'll do on those for today, I think. I think that'll do on those rollovers. Might do one more at the very end here. Excellent observation, Travis. Yeah, it might be me creaking, to be honest. Oh, Nate Kelly's gone live again. Alright. Almost at that hour, right? Another minute 20 to go, then I'm gonna. I suppose we could do a bit of a chat. I might start a new stream for a chat. I don't know. I might have a bit of a rest. I have a coffee and something to eat shortly. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I think I'm just going to throw some regular pull-ups in, guys. Happy days. 6 more likes. Yes, it is free to like. We're at 43. Can we get 50 before we head off here? Should I drag it out? Should we do a chat? You guys want to hang around for a chat? We can do a coffee and a chat. That's all I'm going to do is get off here and have a coffee and talk to the dog. We'll feed the dogs and that, right? Yeah, we can wind down with that at the end. That's all right. All right. Let me get my boots back on. I've got to get the dogs breakfast as well. Yeah, I might need to tighten up that gym cage. Also, I need to put on some blocks and actually raise it off the ground a bit. That's one thing I really need to do with it, because I'm too tall for the cage. So I'm not sure on its final position yet. But I could add a couple of blocks under it. But as you can, we just finished the workout. But as you can see, like, you know, pull-ups, you know, I'm up here, like I can get. So like I have to. That's why you'll see when I do a pull-up, people are like, oh, like sometimes I'll make a comment. I was like, I literally have to hang them. Yeah. So we'll have to sort that out at some point. Let's get inside. Let's go have a chat. Let's go have a chat. Need a coffee. I haven't had a sip, even the whole sip of water for that. Not that we're doing any crazy workout or anything, but yeah, it's got a little flow. Stay in, children. Stay in, children. Oh, there goes the phone. Well, you just smacked it out of my blooming hand and smashed your head into it. Hang on. If you don't smack the phone out of my hand, it would help. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down a little. Okay, we need to, yeah, can we drop that energy? Drop that energy a little. I know, I love you. Wait on. Settle. You, get off my table. Alright, everybody calm down. You're doing some dancing. You dancing? Okay, that's enough of that now. Okay, be careful. Don't mess yourself up. Alright, I'll get your breakfast. You ready for breakfast time, are you? Alright, wait on. You stay there. Sit down. Sit. Stay. On. Got to add some water to it. We've got to make it all soupy. Make it all soupy because dog biscuits are dehydrated, guys. So you always want to add water to them. You're going to rehydrate them. Heidi will only eat, like, even if there's a full bowl of water right next to her, Heidi will only eat about half her breakfast if I don't wet the biscuits, right? Just make it a soup. Hang on, you sit. You want to do a dance first? Want to do a dancing? All right, now sit. Touch. Okay, sit. Hey, sit. Listen, stay in the sit. Have a right shake. No, that's wrong. Have a right shake. Yes. Have a left shake. Yes, there you go. Back up. There you go. And that's it. Keep the boy fed. We've got this for the earlier. He sits. Wait on. No, wait till I say. Okay. Good. Good. Back up. Back up. Sits. Yes. Very good. Very good, puppy. You might want to slow down there, mate. This is the difference between a shelter dog and a shelter dog and a purebred. Shelter dog, rescue. This is how a rescue eats. And this is how a purebred lady eats. Nice and polite, taking her time. Meanwhile, yeah, bro, make sure you breathe, dude. Make sure you breathe, mate. Dog eat ASMR. Yeah. She's so polite about it. Alright. Alright, that's the puppies all sorted. We'll have a chat for a bit and a coffee. Who wants a coffee? We're having coffee. Just going to put the kettle on. Put the kettle on there. Alright, we're good. Right, so we'll do a quick mental health chat now, self-improvement, whatever, hang out. Just if any questions come up, we'll do that. Dogs didn't want to eat them with water. You tried. Interesting. Yeah, for me, it's if the biscuits went soggy, they won't eat them. You know, if it was left throughout a longer period of the day, and the biscuits go soggy, the dogs won't eat them. But yeah, they don't like them dry. They don't like them dry. And yeah, then they'd lap down a lot of water afterwards, right? So yeah, I'll just try and make it all soupy, mate. Seems to be the go. Oh, brew the day you want. Oh, we're brewing up the day. Yeah. Oh no, mate, no, it could work. It could work. But yeah, I never really looked at it like, as I say, like you're meant to build a brand, you're meant to build this whole brand thing to sell online. Like my mission was it's never been to sell online, right? Sorry, I'm just keeping you away from the jug a bit. My ambition was never to sell online or sell a course or anything. It was just to help people who were struggling, right? To help people like where I've come from and where I'm at, like, you know, the way I feel and how I overcome it is to share that information with the world. So yeah, like becoming like Mr. like the Paul's doing prime drinks or something. No, I don't think it's ever on the horizon for me. It's just all about, like, I want to do more. I want to do long form content as well. I always do the lives, but I want to do long form content that, you know, can get hundreds of thousands of views and reach a lot of people and turn things around, right? That's the goal. That's the end goal. But I always do the lives as well, right? But I just want to, yeah, I can't give everything away. I can't give everything away. And just have to wait and see. How are we all going? I'll put a poll up, shall I? Shall we put a poll? Poll. Yeah, I'm just getting a poll up, guys. Hang on. All sorted. All sorted. Good. Pasta or rice? I try to limit both, bro. Honestly, I try and stay away from carbohydrates as much as I can, to be honest. I mean, I still have them occasionally. You know, I like a butter chicken once a week. No, bed. No, hang on. You have to. All right, you need to go out, do you? All right, there you go. It just hasn't finished as yet. Stay close, dude. And you stay close as well, dog. Just make sure I keep an eye on them, because otherwise, big boy tries to go into the gate. Todd J, g'day. How are you, mate? How are you? Pasta. Yeah, I definitely love a good macaroni cheese, mate. I'm just going to keep making sure that Z boy doesn't. The only place he'll try to run away is out under the gate. If he likes to go off the property to go do his business. So we'll try and make sure he's not. So there's one gap under the gate where the storm's coming, it washes the gravel away, and I put all the gravel back and stuff. And what I need to do is concrete in the drain under the gate. It's on the list. It's a very long list. That's all right. Day by day, guys. Day by day. But yeah, I definitely do love a good macaroni cheese, mate. Full of you know, chicken, bacon, cheese, lots of cheese. Cheese is basically pure fat, so you gotta love a good macaroni cheese, mate. But yes, today's gonna be a long day in the garage, man. So we'll be doing a long stream in the next hour or two. I'll probably just get the boards in the garage floor first, or some of them. I'll see how I go. But yeah, we're gonna do a co-working stream if anybody wants to join for that today. Yeah, he comes back. He's all right. I just gotta make sure he doesn't. There's a lot of we're out in farmland, right? So there's a lot of different animals around, and I trust him, but at the same time, he used to be really good, Zed. He used to be, before there was a gate here, the camper door was open all day. There was no gate, and he would never leave past the line of the property. Since there's a gate now he'll kind of go next door more and stuff. But there are a couple of dogs have moved into the area, so he wants to go and say hello. So You should ask better questions, man. I'd hope you get the self-improvement message of the channel, mate. I'm not here to waste my time talking about rubbish, mate. We're good vibes, positive vibes. Everybody here is aiming up. So if you're not trying to aim up in life and you just want to waste your time talking rubbish on the internet, it's not the channel for you, man. And that's okay. There's plenty of brain rot channels on here, which is why I made this channel, because I felt there were all these brain rot channels and I wanted to spread a good message and try and help people, right? And actually make a difference. I didn't want to just make bullshit content. So, you know, man. Go ride your bike or something, mate. Go outside. Go outside, mate. Dogs, you come in now. Oh, yeah, we'll go for a little wander. We're in the middle of making a coffee too. I'll reboil the jug. Good old classic ADHD strat, right? Reboil the jug 5 times to make a beverage. You, Heidi, bed. Hey, bed. No, listen, bed. Yes. Stay in. Where's your brother? Hey, bed. Your bed. Go on. Hey. No, I said your bed. Get up there. Oh, I see why the bowl's half in the way. That's why she's looking at me. Look, put my bowls there, Dad. You're so confused. What bike, Kane? Go ride your bike. I'm guessing I just say Eckle. Eckle, it's just a silly comment, man. I'm not here for that. I'm here to help people who actually have, like, struggles with depression and anxiety and stuff, bro. You know, they're trying to get their lives together like adults, right? It's not for childish, silly things. You know, we have a laugh sometimes. Sometimes we do joke telling streams and stuff, right? We have a good vibe in the evening, but this is the middle of the workday, man. We're here to improve our lives, right? That's the mission. So, you know, read the room, you know. Righty, bed. Can we get to 50 likes, guys? What are we at? 47. Well, we're close. We're close. You move over to your bed, pup. Your bed. Move. So I'm just rounding up the dogs. This, where you, mutt? Make sure he's not wandering too far. Good morning, brethren. Good morning, mate. How are you? Are you locked in with us, mate? Are you locked in? You're here to improve your life with us, mate? Disciple. I like that. Doesn't the word, I can't remember if the word discipline somehow, the correlation to disciple and how it all worked. There was something I knew about that once upon a time. I suspect Zed has gone out the way he shouldn't out the back of the garage. Well, we'll appear soon enough. It will appear. He thinks with his stomach, that dog. Zed boy, where are you? Where's my dog? Come on, Zed, let's go. Truck. Zed, truck. You say truck, he'll appear. Oh, see, he is. I think he's in this gun. I just heard him. There he is. There he is. All right, not the truck. All right. Oh, we'll go in the truck soon. Come to bed. Bed? No, we'll go to bed for now. No, we're going to stay here for now. Sorry, the plan's changed. Let's go. Just made him appear. That's a good boys. Come on, let's go inside. On your bed. Mate, I built stairs. You know that, right? You don't have to walk down the muddy hill, dog. We still haven't finished making that coffee. We're getting there. Come on, dog. Right, that's the dog's feet. The dog's in. They've been toileted. The dogs are inside. You've been watered. You've been petted. Been petted. Pets. There you go, love. There you go, dog. These are good girls. You're good boys. There's a big fella. There you go, big fella. All right, now I'm busy on here now, all right, for a little bit. I'll be off here soon. All right, you guys stay here. Gonna save everyone through internet sims? No, I'm not gonna save everyone, bro. Nobody can save everyone, man. That would be silly. So you're going to extremes, mate. You're going to extremes. It's like, unless you can save everybody, why do anything, right? You got to fix that in your mind, mate. You got to fix that in your mind. You know that. I'm serious about that. You got to fix that in your mind where your brain goes to extremes, right? Where it's like, oh, like, unless I'm gonna save the whole world, why do it at all? Yeah, you know, I'll tell you something, right? I've been doing this channel Echo for 4 months. Last night, 4 people in the chat said I'd saved their life. There was one person who was literally out in the forest with a piece of rope when they stumbled upon my channel. No word of a lie. And they are still on this earth and they thank me for that. But again, it still comes down to their actions, man. It still comes down to what they do with the information from me. So I can have all the words, Eckle, but if somebody like you cannot take it in and you're not ready to go, there's nothing I can do for you. I can only help people who have actually had enough of being where they're at and what they're struggling with, and they want to talk about it. They're sick of carrying it. They want a way out, and I know the way out. I'm here doing it every day. I don't feel like doing anything, but I'm here doing it. Right? That's what the channel's about, man. You know, you're lucky. You're lucky some of the other mods aren't around. They would have just banned you at the first comment. So, you know. There you go. The opportunity has happened. You've crossed paths with me. You know, the ball is in your court. What you do with it, you can either scroll on and keep watching other people live their lives and brain rot and whatever. You can waste your time on the internet, or you can check out the channel, see what I do here, and make things better. It's only up to you guys, right? It's only up to the individual's actions. It's nothing. You know, I can't make anybody do anything, mate. My words will land with some people and not with others, and that's alright. It's alright, mate. We've all got our own people, our own path, right? Travis says he spreads a positive message. He's probably saved a few people. Exactly, yep. And even if he saved one, that's the point. That's it, man. So, like 3 years ago here, I tried to end my life right here, literally here. So, I've clawed my way back out of hell many times, and took me 20 years to figure this stuff out. And now I'm able to help people. So I'm not gonna just like. I'm just not the kind of person to just serve myself, right? I find purpose through serving other people. That's why I do this. I would have banned him if I was a mod. Yeah, yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. But sometimes you can redeem them. Sometimes you can get through. You get them to stay for a minute and they hear. But sometimes something clicks, man. They start to actually wonder, what is it they want in life? What are they trying to achieve? And how they wonder why they have no time to pursue it, or whatever. All the reasons, right? We can always find one reason after another to not grow, to not progress, or to beat ourselves up, or to go, I'll fail, or whatever, right? And it's overcoming that is the battle. It's the self-doubt, right? Huddy off puppy. Good girl. No. Smoke with you here, mate. Consider liking and subscribing. We're 2 likes away from 50 likes. We are, Ray. Thank you very much, mate. I'm still just dumbfounded by last night, honestly, guys. Like we got I got monetized on YouTube a couple of weeks ago, right? And there's been people dropping donations and memberships and stuff. Last night, we gained 91 members. 91 memberships. One person bought one, and 90 were gifted by our members and stuff in here. So I'm just... What am I meant to say? You know me. I'm never short on words. But when it comes to this, I'm just very grateful, guys. So I do. 91 members, Ray. 91 members last night, and like $160 roughly in super chats came in. So that all goes, everything goes back into the channel with this, right? To buy equipment to build the channel more. So that's what the memberships are for. Is you don't get like member only live streams and stuff, but it's just a way to support the channel, and so we can reach more people. And we're trying to get it growing. It's getting there. We're doing good. Nearly 1,800 subs. Carmine Murray, subscribe and like. Thank you very much, Carmine. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, Ray, yeah, dear, don't watch last night's live, mate. Don't watch last night's live then. I was tearing up pretty good. I had to go off camera for a bit with overwhelm from it. So yeah, it's definitely, I put a lot of work into this channel, and it's great to see that I'm helping some people. So yeah, and I can just keep leveling things up, right? Yes, both words. Yeah, thank you for the answer here, disciple. Yes, both words, disciple and discipline, come from Latin language, which is to the root of them. Sort of means teacher and student. Yeah. Yeah, we're all our own. We're all got to mentor ourselves in some ways, right? I think that's what it is. It's it's almost the devil on the shoulder voice. You know, it's the arguing with yourself. One thing I've benefited greatly from doing YouTube here is when I have the thoughts in my head that are like, you're useless, you're this, you're that, it won't work, whatever. Because of dealing with all the trolls here and brushing them off, I've become really good at, when my brain does that, I'm able to tell the overthinking and stuff to stop really quickly. Because I'm like, oh, I'm just trolling myself. I'm literally trolling myself. I'm like the loser trolls in there. It's that side of my brain. That's what they speak out. That's what they act out. I've got these thoughts, but I'm not actioning them. So, like, try think of it that way. Maybe it'll help you guys. It's literally the self-doubt, all that comes in. It's like, oh, I'm acting like a YouTube troll. I'm literally trolling myself in my head. You know? I found it's really helped. Facts versus feelings. Yeah. Thoughts are going to come, but just because you have a thought, it does not make it so. It does not make it true. It does not make it reality. Just because you think something, it doesn't mean it's correct. It doesn't mean it's not just total self-doubt and fabrication in your head and your brain. Our brains are always trying to keep us comfortable and safe, right? It's trying to keep us alive. Once you're in the cave and there's meat to eat and a fire, and a human has what it needs. We need very little, right? We need shelter. We need warmth, and we need food and water. A human's needs are very low. So the moment we have what we need and we're not in that crisis, it's very easy to, Whereas these days, I'm always trying to build a buffer ahead of me of, like, if I have problems with things and struggles, like, I'm trying to, have alternatives and other systems laid out, right? AJS, hi, how are you, mate? How's things going for you? But yeah, 91 new members last night, Ray. Blew my mind. So yeah, it's definitely it just allows me to get a whole heap of new gear for the channel. So I'm very excited. I'm overwhelmed. It's got me thinking. And yeah, we're nearly 1,800 subs. I think it's like 1,760 something. Yeah. So yeah, it's going fantastic, mate. Anybody have any mental health questions? Anybody struggling with anything, with self-improvement, with motivation, discipline, anxiety, self-doubt? You're being bullied. Your family's telling you, your friends, you don't know if you should get rid of a friend and how they've acted. Anything like that, guys. That's what I love to talk about here, guys. All right. So the floor is yours. This is a self-improvement channel to help you build your life up, right? And we get only positive people here, right? We don't do negativity. We don't do politics. We don't do this. It's all about focusing on your life and talking about all this stuff. I'm not even going to say your name, boy. I'm not even going to say your full name, but you need to get a life, man. You're hidden from the channel. You're permanently banned. You should be doing something better with your time than just go around the internet doing that, man. That's really sad to see. I hope you find your way, brother. AJ says, I've just scrolled through and stopped on this one. I have BPD, currently in a hardship situation. I'm finding it hard to not act on my thoughts. I'm due to have major surgery in 2 weeks. I want to. You'll be right, mate. You've overcome every battle you ever faced, right? Everything you ever thought would take you down, you're still here, right? You know what I mean? There's stuff 10 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, whenever, right? There's times in your life you can think of where you never thought you'd make it, right? But you're still here. So there's your evidence, man. And things progress over time, right? But best of luck for your surgery, mate. Best of luck for your surgery, and I hope it all goes well. I don't want to pry too deep on it or anything, but yeah, man. Just it is what it is, man. It's a life. Like I feel you. There's a lot that just seems like too much, but right? You'll make it through. You made it this far. Just remember that. Carry yourself with that. All the times you want to give up, you're still here, right? There's something to that. That's the proof you have the strength. That you're still here now. That's the proof you have the strength. Pretty low. I'm trying to climb back up too. Travis, honestly, man, just an extra 10 minutes here or there, bro. That's why I do the co-working streams on here. It's just an extra 10 minutes of work here or there. Will make all the difference, bro, to make you feel a lot better. It's like, well, I'm not doing a huge amount. I haven't turned my life around overnight or something, but just that you start to just build that consistent and very small. It's a very low effort way to go into it, right? You can do more if you want, but always just go, if you don't want to do something, and rather than think and stress and overthink, like I did this with my cabin before I put the cladding on the front. For 2 weeks, I kept overthinking every time. I was sort of like, oh, how am I going to fix that? But I messed up how I designed it up there. How am I going to solve that? Oh, right. And it was when I actually got to it one day and just spent 10 minutes at it that I figured it out. It took 5 minutes to figure it out, solve the problem. And then 2 hours later, the whole wall was built, So we just, Stop standing in your own way. Day by day, just do something. That's all it is, bro. It doesn't have to be a hard day. It doesn't have to be all, why bother doing 10 minutes? What difference is that going to make, right? Like that. None of that is going to get you anywhere with it, right? There's stuff we want to do, and then there's most stuff we don't want to do. Most stuff we don't want to do, and that's why most people, don't do it. You see this with like the obesity epidemic and stuff, right? And people just give up essentially. No idea what you're talking about, legalize. No idea, mate. Everything in moderation. Got to find that balance that actually works for you. Is mental health hereditary? Maybe. Some conditions are, right? Some conditions get passed down for sure. But I think anybody can suffer from mental health. I think it's more about circumstances rather than how your mind works as such. I think everybody can. I've known people in my lifetime who were never depressed when they were younger or anything, right? And then they have something horrible happen as an adult, and they completely change and stuff, right? I'm just going to bring the brightness down a bit here, guys. We're just a bit bright there. Bit bright there, right there. Depression is definitely. I think everyone can suffer from depression. To be honest, man. There's definitely different levels of it. Some people have a real, true, like, clinical, deep depression, But I've seen a lot of people come out of that, man. I think it's, if you believe that your depression is holding you in place and, I've got such bad depression, things can never get better, you're not allowing any thinking that you have to believe that it can change. You can't be in a deep depression, and this is the problem of depression, is that deep depression will convince you that you're just going to be this way forever, that like there's no way out. And that's why people want to give up, right? I really don't subscribe to that, to be honest. I've seen people, like, clinically, everything, they're diagnosed clinically. I've had friends like this, right, that were diagnosed by everyone, you're clinically depressed, you're always going to carry somebody. They've turned their lives around just by keeping moving and keep actually chasing the things they wanted, and created a life that has given it to them, right? Yeah. It's definitely, I think a lot of the depression from families also comes from the environment of like, if you're raised by people who are depressed and you're constantly being fed in that information, things are going to be good, we can't afford the bills this week or whatever, right? It's all heard by the child, right? So it ends up becoming their mindset. So then they operate that way in life and they're depressed. Just keeping moving, man. Just getting out of your own head. It's the trend of 2026, as I say, is retard maxing. And the definition of retard maxing is, you, rather than overthinking all the time, you're just going to act like a dum-dum. Like, all these people you see, right? You see all these people in, like, Porsches and shit, and, like, they've got big fancy, they got all the life, right? And they got an amazing $100,000 boat, but they can't back it down a boat ramp, right? We all see those videos on the internet, and everybody laughs, and all the gear and no idea. So that bothered me for a long time. It's like, there's a lot of people who seem really dumb and barely function in the world, and yet they've got absolute massive amounts of money and success and built businesses, and they really don't seem that bright, right? So yeah, I'm working on dumbing myself down a bit at the moment, in a beneficial way, right? The moment I realize I'm starting to overthink and doubt and just, it's just too, right? I just, whatever. Let's just go work at it. Let's all figure it out. And I just sort of wander in there and figure it out, Because otherwise the mind just tries to do too much. Killer is depressed comfort, where you feel uncomfortable when it goes away, but it feels comfortable when you have it. Yeah. Well, it's the comfort of avoidance, right? Your brain is always trying to drag you to comfort. Your mind wants comfort. That's why there's that period there, is you go and do stuff. It's like, oh, you're safe at home, you're in your bed, you whatever, right? You've got warmth, you've got shelter, you got, say, like, for me, like, the moment I have, say, $1,000 in my bank account, I'm infinitely happier and more stable mentally than if I'm going hand to mouth every week. That it's like, oh, I haven't got any money for the next 3 days. I haven't got any food. Like, those were the times that really got me through I really struggled through them, and then it's come to the point of like just building up that little bit of buffer, and literally not buying stuff. Literally not buying stuff and trying to tuck away every penny for a few months is how I got that the initial 1,000 buffer. Then when something comes up in life that like needs addressing, I've got that buffer. Whereas if I don't have the buffer and the dog needs to go to the vet or something, I'm an immediate crisis, right? It's like I can't pay the power bill next week or something, right? So delaying the gratification of little things, like it's like clothes and stuff. Like I try and keep all that really minimal. Like we needed hair clippers, rather than spend $200. Susie got these in an op shop for $40. It was brand new in packet, rechargeable, never used, nothing wrong with it, and it ended up in an opportunity shop from, I guess, an estate sale or something, right? But cutting all these things down all adds up. Like if I want a milkshake, I don't go buy a milkshake. I have the syrup there. That whole thing is like $4 US. It's $7 New Zealand for the milkshake syrup. You just add it to milk or add it to ice cream and throw it in your blender. So you get, for the cost of one milkshake or thick shake, you get a whole bottle of this where you can make 50 of them, and then you got it at home. You don't have to go out, you don't have to pay for it, whatever. You got the cost of the milk and the ice cream, right? But again, like you can have all the stuff and whatever, but you don't have to spend a fortune on it. I'm a big fan of make less money. I'm a big fan of do stuff myself. It's like me fixing my cars, building my cabin and stuff. My cabin and materials has cost me under $2,000 US, whereas if I wanted somebody to build it, it's going to be $30,000 US for somebody to build that. So it's 28,000 I don't have to make. So essentially, I'm paying myself $28,000 US to build myself a cabin. Like, why would I be paying somebody to do that? Now I don't have to go earn 28 grand. I'm at home. I get to create something. It's just a different way of doing it. Buddy, off your bed. Good girl. You don't know why? Who used to take any medicine? I don't know why. I was on meds for a long time from when I was a kid. I was diagnosed with ADHD about age 8, and was on meds until I was 18. So yeah, I got a lot done on meds. I was very laser focused on the ADHD meds. Right, it all worked, but I never felt like I was actually myself. I was doing stuff, and everybody's like, "You're doing amazing," but I couldn't feel. You have a question? Sure, Blake. That's what we do here, bro. The floor is open, man. Hope you're doing well. I'll just check I didn't miss any messages here. What do I do if I refuse to take my medicine for mental disorders? I'm also really messed up mentally. I don't know what to do. Rex, it would help if I knew what the situation was, because there's. I would say you want to talk to professionals about these kind of things, and you need to, like, for me, with 20 years with no ADHD meds, I've tumbled through life for 20 years, and it's only in the last few years I've managed to actually figure it out, right? So now I have no ADHD medication or anything like that. But yeah, I have to make sure. It's mostly down to my diet, to be honest. If I mess up my diet, I go off the rails pretty quick. Used to be depressed since I was 8. Yeah, feel that. So when it went away, I felt sick because I didn't know what feelings felt like, and ended up depressed again. Yeah, just you lean into it and you face it over time, right? Throughout life, and you get used to your feelings, and that's good. Like, life isn't meant to be easy. Life is suffering. Life is meant to have challenges. That is part of life, right? Everybody has this. Some people have it easy and whatever. There's very lucky few, whatever, apparently have it easy. But are they so lucky? You're a billionaire's daughter, and you have the latest G-Wagon, and everything's just handed to you, and you have no idea of value of money or hard work, right? That's why a lot of billionaires and millionaires will be like, I'm not leaving anything for my kids, or no, they're on a really strict thing, right? Because they're trying to teach them that value, because otherwise they just become, you're just spoiled, right? You can't, everything's just given. So suffering is the process, guys, to get the outcome. That's the journey. Starbucks would make you sick, mate. Yeah, I haven't had man, I probably haven't been into a Starbucks in 20 years. Okay, pray for you real quick. No, I can't do that, Blake. I don't do religion here, man. I don't do religion or politics here, man. Everybody's welcome. It's self-improvement for everyone, man. So we just make it just a positive space for everyone. Everyone can get along, and hang out. But what do you need help with, Blake? What were you wanting to pray for, man? What's going on? Would you? That's not a very nice thing to say. Somebody coming on here to do self-improvement and mental health to help other people. I don't know why you'd make a comment like that. Why does everything have to be about why follow that path in life? Isn't life hard enough for everyone? You know, we're all born on Earth, right? We're all struggling under these systems. We're all getting screwed over, man. We're all fucking down here getting the booting from the world, right? So this place is to be kind to each other, man, to help each other build things up. So you know, I just don't think you're getting what I do here on the channel, man. No question. I only vote. That's all right. You can just vote, mate. I appreciate the vote. How you going? Nearly 60 likes yet. Nearly 60 likes up there. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do. Double tap me on the forehead. Get some more people in here. But anyway, Wesser, you can have a permanent ban, bro. You're not a fit for the channel with that kind of attitude. So have a good one. Come on here we're here to help people, man. We're here for positive energy. Positive energy, right? Building our lives up, right? It's a tough world, man. There's a lot of people suffering. So that's what I'm here to help with. Help alleviate, my friend. All right? All right? We're here for a good time, mate. We're here for a good time today, mate. To make some good new friends, mate. Joe Moody. Been high for 30 years, all my life. Now that I'm sober, I feel like an alien in the world. Is very tough. Yeah, I feel that, man. When I gave up alcohol for 2 years sober, I have the odd drink now, you know, very rarely. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's because you know, these things are for escapism. This is why alcohol is so popular, right? People want to escape their feelings, right? But you don't escape it, you just delay it with these things, right? And eventually, yeah, the chickens come home to roost, right? But I think there's so much in there. I think that's the information we really need. That's what we need. That's where your growth is. That's where things get better, is when you face it, right? But yeah, like I've got the same problem with these damn things, you know. We're almost there. Been cutting down. That's I had half of one when I woke up, and it's now, I woke up at 7 a.m. I had half a cigarette. It's now 11 a.m. I think I had a smoke on stream just before. We're under 3 for the day, so it's good. We're reducing. Being sober is extremely boring. Oh, I don't know, man. It depends what you do with your time, right? Because you know, all the time you spent drinking and drunk and sitting around, or whatever it is, right? Once you get sober off that, yeah. So if you're just sitting around like, well, what do I do now? It'll be pretty boring. Boredom is the devil's playground. Yep. Boring could be good. It is good to be bored sometimes. Like I literally love turning off my phone. Literally, I'll turn off my phone and put it in the cupboard for 2 hours. I try and do that every day at some point when I'm off stream, and I just spend 2 hours completely off a phone. It's heaven, man. Can't recommend it enough. So just have those breaks, or you know, some nights before bed, just get off the phone, or even just put on a movie, you know, quietly in the background or something, right? Writing down your tasks and stuff. Just a chill focus. Put on some lo-fi music or something, even rather than scrolling apps at night. Just put on some music you really like and just chill and, you know, vibe. I think that's where, you know, we find a lot of peace, right? Strong opiates for you since you're like 14. Oh shit, man. That's a tough one, man. Great work on that, bro. Most people don't get through that, man. There's a lot of people who do not make it through that, man. So well done on that, dude. That's fantastic. It's awesome to hear, man. Alcohol you thankfully missed. Yep. You won't fall into that one now. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, you've burnt out a lot of systems and stuff, right? So you're going to need some pretty extreme stuff to go there. My advice, Joe, would be, have you ever considered buying a motorcycle, Joe? If you're looking for a rush, bro, you're looking for something to fill that feeling. What's your feelings on motorcycles, mate? That's the thing that saved me. Again, each their own. Some people it's riding horses. Some people they like knitting to relax. You know, for me, I need, like ADHD, I need that dopamine, I need that adrenaline, I need that, you know, that's what calms me down. Because I reach that, like without a motorbike at the moment, I'm a bit more on edge, right? Whereas usually I can go for a ride, it allows me to just, you know, be in the zone, mate, be in the zone. I put up a short of my, if anybody's into motorcycles and stuff, I did put up a short of me on the race bike at the track yesterday. There's one on there. Oh, clumsy. Well, you feel it makes everything more enjoyable. Well, that's what it does to the mind, right? And the right dosage and strains and stuff. That's exactly what it does, right? It's people do the same with alcohol, right? That's what every drug is for. They're clumsy, right? To make life more and feel more enjoyable than it is. But you know, as I say, I still smoke a bit, but I've just had to regulate. Like I used to smoke weed all day. Like I didn't smoke a little bit of weed. I smoked a lot of weed, like a lot of weed, a lot, right? Not crazy. You know, I know people who smoke more, but you know, it was just I spent all my days stoned, laying around playing Xbox because whatever, fuck the world, world's fucked. You know, play Xbox. I just wasted like over a decade of my life. So I will have a bit in the morning. Some mornings, like this morning, I didn't have anything for like an hour and a half, and then I had just one little puff to just settle me that little bit, right? I would like to get away from weed again. I mean, I've been off weed at times for 2-3 years at a time. I think I do better. I think I function. I think my mind operates a lot better. And when I'm in that state, it's actually like stoners really kind of bother me because I'll like be around stoner people. I'm like, oh, this, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, man. I'm just like, oh, fucking stoners. Like that's how I ended up after a couple of years of not smoking. I was like, oh man, glad I'm staying away from that. Now I have a bit here or there, you know. Maori and Irish, I got issues. Good morning, buddy. How are you, friend? I'm fantastic, Fabian. You got gifted a membership last night, Fabian. That's why you're cool and green now. So enjoy the member emojis, bro. Quite a few of the regulars got gifted memberships yesterday. So do make sure you check your channels, guys, and if that you there is a setting, just Google it to turn on being able to receive gift memberships on channels. So you know, do make sure that's turned on. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. That's it. That's is fantastic, Leo. I like that. We'll pin that one for you, bro. That's fantastic, mate. Love a parachute or jump out of a plane with a parachute. Yeah, bit of skydiving. Yeah, Joe, go out and live it, man. Like you know, you're gonna want. You know, if you've got those desires, bro, the best thing I can say, man, is go for it. Like you can't live in fear, right? You just got to go for it, right? That like you know what you kind of stuff you want to do, man. Doesn't matter your age or whatever. Yeah, just get yourself a motorcycle, mate. But just take it easy, take it slow. Do research. You know, look up a lot on the internet. I was gonna do. My channel does a lot of different stuff. One thing that will be part of the long form is my way of riding motorcycles and how I teach people to ride motorcycles, how I control them, because it's quite a different way of doing it. But I've trained a lot of friends and stuff, and they've really liked in the past, and been teaching Susie recently. And I have a very different way of doing it. I keep seeing all these like Instagram reels of people just crashing for the dumbest reasons, and that's like another thing where I feel I can help people is to pass on my knowledge. So I will do some. Well, we've got justice for Gary. Gary the possum has lived in the garage for 2 years, mate. Gary the possum was up on the shelf quite happily, and I just left him there. I'm like, you're all right, mate. And he hung out and he slept on some car seats, but he wasn't wrecking them in that. But then he started peeing on my storage cabinets, and then he started ripping apart the car seats that are up on the shelf. So Gary the possum, who lives in the garage, is being evicted. I'm just gonna wait till he leaves one night shortly. We've just built the garage floor, right? I'm gonna block everything off but one hole for him to get out. And once he heads out for the night, we're gonna have to shut Gary out of the shed. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to fend for himself. He's had a couple of years to mature, but it's time to kick Gary out of home and send him on his way into the world, right? He's definitely heard enough of these conversations and talks about self-improvement, and I think it's on Gary the possum at this point to take action. Every baby bird has to learn to fly, mate. But yeah. But the neighbour might pot him out of a tree. I'm like, well, I mean, he hasn't taken him down yet. Gary goes outside in the trees every night. He's quite happy. You pity Europeans, okay? That's nice. Intense relationships do the same thing when it ends. It can feel boring, but that's just what peace feels like when you're not used to it. Oh, we got to pin that one, Mandy. That's beautiful, mate. That's it. Roadkill, maybe. Yeah, I think a lot of people think oh, you know, I just want to be happy in life. I want to be happy. There's no such thing as a constant state of happiness. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is a big achievement. It's a happy. It comes and goes. It's a feeling, right? You can't create the feeling of motivation the whole time. You can't create of being motivated the whole time. That's why you need discipline in the mind. You can't have the just the feelings of these things and live off that. I need to feel happy. It's a state. It's not a something you can do forever. You can't go around your whole life like I'm just so happy. Everything's wonderful. Like things are going to come. Things are going to happen, right? So what you're really seeking is peace. What you're seeking is control. What you're seeking is, the world and politics. I'm all worried about this. As I say, you turn the lens on yourself. You expect friends to show up and they don't, and you get angry. You just bring everything on yourself, and I'll do it. And if somebody helps me, cool. But the nobody is coming to save me mentality is the most powerful thing, and it forces you to go right. It's on me. Everything's on me. Life is self-assignment. Nobody's going to come help me. The government ain't going to. Nothing's going to get easier. It's going to get harder. The more I go along in life, it's going to get harder. And a lot of people are like, oh, screw it, I'll just give up. It's like, no, you fight back each day. It's easier than you think. But you do that by going, I'm going to do this for me and for my future wife I want, or my current wife, or my kids, or whatever. You'll see this when people have children, right? Some people will completely turn their life around from broke and drug addicts and whatever, and then they have kids, and then bang, and then they go and build a multi-million-dollar business or something, right? Because it's a sense of self, it's a sense of purpose outside of yourself. It's like me, why I'm so passionate about what I do here. It's to help other people and do something for other people, to serve others, right? So you'll always find a sense of purpose sort of like outside of yourself, right? God bless, brother. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Evolve Hector. Good to see you, mate. How you going? Been 2 weeks completely sober. I just feel like the days just drag on. At least smoking weed made it less of a chore. Well, the days are dragging on, bro, because you freed up all that. Like, what were you doing when you were smoking, though? The days are dragging on, but it depends what you were doing on those days. Were you doom scrolling or something, or were you at work, or like what's the situation? I think when I've given up weed in the past and that happens, I just realize there's just so much time I was doom scrolling or wasting time, and I'm like, man, like I don't want to waste time anymore. All the same things you do now. Well, if the days are dragging on, you can up the pace now, mate. You can make it interesting, get more done in it. Cram more in. The days don't drag on if you keep the pace up a bit, man. You get the pace up just a little, bro. You know the mantra in the channel here, bro. Extra 10 minutes a day of work. That's it. Just like pack in an extra 10 minutes more than you're doing. When you feel that, oh, this is kind of boring, the day's dragging on. It's like, man, do something that engages you. Dive into it. What should you do if you have anger issues? Reduce caffeine, reduce sugar. I've had a lot of problems with that. Again, some friends and stuff have. Sugar, caffeine, keeping the mind in a calmer state. Because what was happening was I never even realized I got anxiety. I never labeled it as anxiety, right? But yes, energy drinks and all these spikes of blood sugar and stuff. Yeah, spikes of blood sugar and then down, up and down. All anger comes from unmet expectations, right? So this is why road rage happens. Is if you're a really good driver and somebody does something stupid, you're going to get angry because you're expecting them to drive in the way you do, right? We place expectations on other people. You expect somebody to turn up for you when they don't, when they said they would. You're angry, right? Or somebody is not coming to an expectation you set, right? So expecting less of people and kind of going, oh, well, that's people. That helps. But yeah, cut down, especially caffeine. Like I can have coffees and stuff, but the moment I start having Coca-Cola or I start having all that sugar, even sugar-free energy drinks, I just you get too overstimulated. You get to, where once you start going, oh, like right when you're in that state, you're very easy to go over and boil over into anger, right? Whereas if you can keep in a calmer state and keep that sugar out, and I've still got energy, but my emotions can be in control now. So it takes a lot for me to get to that level of anger now, right? It just doesn't really happen. So yeah, it'll give you clarity in the mind, David. Yeah, just cut down the sugar and the caffeine. Drink some. a lot of people go, well, drink water, whatever, but I always go for the electrolytes like Gatorade or Powerade, you know, like something sweet, you know, something like it's got some sweetness to it because you've got that palate for sugar and all that, right? So you just get yourself a tub of electrolytes like that. Sorry, it's written backwards. But just electrolytes like that. So, I mean, that's 15 litres. So that's over 3 gallons you can make, and that's the cost of like 4 bottles of Gatorade. But you can get 3 gallons out of that for the same price. The only difference is you take a scoop of it. This is all it is. You take a scoop of it and drop it in your water bottle. And, you know, again, you're spending like, you know, 1/5 of the price of buying bottles of Gatorade or something each day. And I usually just stick it in like a Powerade Gatorade bottle, and, you know, you put the water in, you throw it in the fridge, and, you know, you don't have to go to the store and buy it. It tastes the same. So, you know, all these things will freeze things up. But yeah, I don't like drinking straight water that much, to be honest. Speaking of which, hang on, I will get some water in me. I haven't had enough water this morning. I'll be good. I'm disciplined myself. Actually, let's put some electrolytes in it. Why not? I do need some electrolytes today. It'll keep me big and strong. Did a workout. But the electrolytes are crucial for, it's what your brain uses, right? When you see you see, oh no, they do videos of like the brain, it's all the energy, and, you know, you see pings of electricity going between neurons and stuff. That's what electrolytes are for, you know, and salts and things, right? Magnesiums and whatever we got. We got magnesium citrate, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Salt, potassium, magnesium, essentially, right? And that's actually the energy you need in your brain, right? So it helps with brain fog a lot. So yeah, I clearly need more of it because I'm taking the lid off the water bottle. Water is the best drink, yes. I'm terrible at drinking it. Possum, you alright? What's going on with Possum? Hang on. Oh yeah, we got retracted that one. Go to work, I take my dad to the hospital and dialysis, I go and work, play Xbox, hang out with friends. Those things just felt less enjoyable. Oh, I get you, Clumsy. Like, you got, yeah, I mean, it's, being stoned is going to make it all, you zone out to it more, right? I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I would suggest, Clumsy, try get out more, bro. Like Xbox really messed me up, to be honest, being online, playing Xbox and chatting with all my friends on Xbox Live and that. As much as I enjoyed it and it was fun, you know, looking back, I do regret, you know, what got me out of it was like, man, I'm sick of spending my time doing this. I'm sick of sitting here, like, smoking weed, and just everybody on Xbox Live is just, everyone's just smoking weed all the time, and you talk to people, like, there's people, I went away from video gaming online on Xbox for 2 years. I came back into Forza, into drifting, all the same people were in the lobbies, all the same friends were online, they were all just sitting there, go into the game, oh, hey guys, oh yeah, oh, let me just have another bong, bro, and whatever. And I'm like, oh man, like, a couple of these, how's that project car you were working on? Oh, bro, we still got to get around to that, eh? Oh, how's that thing you were building? You were going to build a business about? Oh, yeah, maybe someday, bro. And I tell you, not one of them had ever progressed anything. And that's when I walked away again. I was around for about a month and just realized, like, man, all these people, like, I'd been away for years doing, you know, motorbike track days and stuff. I come back and it was just, everybody was in the same position, man. And that's really what made me step away from video gaming. Like, okay, these are not the kind of people I need feeding me like that, right? Again, just my experience, right? Just my journey. I can only relate to my own thing there. Kyle, hello from Scotland. G'day, Audrey. How are you, mate? Like mine with a bit of sulphur just to live on the edge. Starting doing woodwork as a pastime outside of work and whatnot. Oh, how are you enjoying that, man? There was somebody in here yesterday. Sorry, we had a reconnect little issue there, guys. Looked like you were in 28 Days Later. What's that movie about? Is that the 28 Days Later? Is that like the zombie one or something? You have to remind me on that, mate. Do some fishing. Yeah, I need to get back to my fishing, dude. I just need to make sure I regulate that as well. Haven't played games in years. I join a PlayStation party now and again to see what's up. Some people I know, and 99% was like, hey, hold up, I need to just smoke. Yeah, that's it, creator. That's it, man. It's like, there's people, I literally gamed for like 10 years, right? And I knew all these people. I went away for 2 or 3 years, and I went, like, you know, completely rebuilt my life, you know, went and did motorbike track days all over the country, went and just lived this amazing life a few years ago, then got lost in alcoholism and stuff, and everything's died off, and now I'm building my way back up again, right? But I came back, and all those people, they were all in the same position, man, doing the same thing, and like the same way they'd been for the 10 years before. So it's sad to see, man. That's where I think the gaming, it's like, as much as it's cool hanging out, yeah, you just end up video gaming your life away, and everyone's just like, yeah, bro, let's have another cone, let's smoke some more weed, on the mic, and like, yeah, there's just no return on your time. You put all this time into something, like, there's having fun, and, you know, not everything is, you know, a return on investment of your time, but, you know, if you're going to be video gaming, you end up doing it for hours and hours a day like I was, there's nothing ever came back. Like, that game save, like, it's still there. I could go log into Xbox Live and play with all my old cars and stuff, whatever. But, like, the next game comes out. You can put thousands of hours into a game 10 years ago. It's like Forza 4. I put thousands and thousands of hours into that game. There's nothing for it. You can't even play it anymore. I can't even play that game online anymore. It's just money that it's never going to return. No, not money. It's time that just is never going to return in any way, right? Shite accent, mate. What kind of accent would you like, mate? Where would you like me to talk like I am from, my friend? You do not like my accent? I tell you what, buddy. You tell me what kind of accent you like. I'll wait. You already got timed out for 10 seconds. What kind of accent would you like, my friend? I'll be happy to entertain you. Hit that like button for me, would you? Give me up to 70 likes. You can double tap me on the forehead. We got 15 people in here. Can we get to 70 likes? Can we do it? Thank you, Chad. What's up, buddy? Just hopped on. Got a PS2 still. Yeah, that's what I've been playing, man. I haven't played it for a few months now, but yeah, that's what I've got these days. I have a PlayStation 2 in the corner. It's not online. It's not a bunch of people hitting me off the track and stuff. Me and my partner Susie, we just have a play on that occasionally and do some me and her motorbike race against each other. So our favorite game is Tourist Trophy on PlayStation 2. So Tourist Trophy is literally, it's the game Gran Turismo 4 made by Polyphony. It is Gran Turismo 4, except they took out all the cars and put in motorbikes. That's what Tourist Trophy is. Look up that game for PlayStation 2, man. It's Gran Turismo 4, but with motorbikes. Best game ever, in my opinion. I'm a little biased. I like motorcycles and I'm really autistic. See, I didn't get train autism. I got motorcycle autism. It's good fun. I hope you find the motorcycling equivalent in your life. Do a East Asian accent. Oh, I'm not so good at the East Asian accent today. You happy now? Anyway, the troll's trying to take me off topic here, saying my accent shit. I like my accent. Finish my card game box art. Go to community. My manual booklet next. Nice, mate. Keep putting updates on the community page there, Mandy. If any of you guys are like getting work done through my co-working streams and stuff, you know, we do, you know, if you want to put up, show your work, show what you've been working on and how things are going on the community page, you'll see there on my channel, people share what's going on in there. Gaming can be fun, but you lose so much valuable time. Time is the most valuable asset a person has. Yep, exactly, bro. We talk about that here often, right? The thing of value in this world is time, not money. You know, we're all running out of time, right? Time is the most valuable asset a person has. If you think of it like spending money and it is doing certain things with spending your time, yeah. It's exactly like spending money. How do you spend your time, right? It's what you do for a job. You sell your time. You sell your peak hours of your day to somebody else to chase their dream for them, right? We should all try and aspire to move away from that for sure. What? Totally will. What? We're nearly at 70 likes. We need two more from my end, if anybody has not hit it. Best accent in the world. Cheers, mate. You used to like all the motocross games. Yep, the MX versus ATV 2 and all that, bro. Yeah, I love those. I used to play a lot of, as a kid, I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, or a lot of the Tony Hawk games. Wish you had a Kawasaki H2. Yeah, they're alright. I've ridden one a couple of times. Yeah. Like, they're fast, but they're not comfortable. You can't even hang your bum off the seat of an H2 because they put, when your bum's actually in the right place on a seat on a Kawasaki H2, they've got these little bumps that are like meant to hold your hips in for like drag racing. Yeah, I don't really enjoy them, to be honest. The ZX14's nice though. That's why, you know, my bike was the fastest Kawasaki, until they built the H2, and it was faster than the Hayabusa, right? So the ZX14 is known as the Hayabusa killer. But anyway, won't harp on about bikes too much. My bike was fast until I blew the motor up recently, so it's good. It's a great little step there. I'm sorry, Susie's just got in the door here. We'll just a couple of things. Hey, how's your morning life? How you been out grocery shopping? What do we got? We got sausages. Or you go diet info incoming. Then we go sausages. It's probably one of the least healthy. Sausages aren't the best. Obviously, steak better. Bacon and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. A couple of pounds of bacon. Make sure I catch up on the chat here. When work feeds you, it becomes transmutated. Transmutational. Don't play games, don't watch people play games. Yeah, I just enjoy it. I definitely I enjoy gaming now the same way as I did as a kid. I've gone back to this a great thing in my mind is trying to live like I did when I was younger in some ways, right? Everyone's like, oh, I miss the early 2000s and whatever. It's like, I'm getting back to doing the things when I was a teenager and a kid with my mates. Like, I like making little model planes, model kits. I like doing, like, Lego and stuff, right? So, doing little things like that, intricate, creative things really, brings me back. Getting out on my BMX bike and, like, I'm not doing big tricks in the skate park like I was as a teenager, but I get out there and actually it gets me out doing I kind of realized as an adult I'd got so lost in work and all these things over the years in the city and everything that it was like, why do I feel this lack in my life? And it's like, man, like, you're not doing any of the things you were doing when you were younger. All these dreams we're chasing, you're sort of growing up and you get to 16 or 18. It's like, I've got all these dreams. I'm going to chase this, I'm going to chase that. And then you get so lost in all the work and everything else that's meant to create more of that we do none of it, right? So I think finding that balance, coming back to who we really are and like the things that, spoke to us when we were younger, the things we took an interest in, I think, if you can come back to them. You like Harleys? Nice, mate. Yeah, I've ridden a few Harleys too. They're not really my thing. I like a more of a sports bike position. Very comfy. Yeah. I just don't like the low sit with the front right out. I just don't really go for the cruiser bikes. There are some Harleys I like. I think it's the XR. I rode a mate's one. It was like an XR 1200 or something. It's more like a normal kind of road bike. That thing rode nice. For a Harley. It wasn't bad. Sports bikes are fun though. Yeah, sports bikes are fun, but yeah, on the race bike, I'm on that full hunch and the race leader's going for it on the race bike. But on the street, I definitely like the ZX14 because the Kawasaki's are for taller riders, right? So the Kawasaki, at 6'2", I need a big bike. So that's what Kawasaki's are for. They're for tall people and comfort, right? So I have the ZX14. The two of us can hop on that and we can ride for hours and, nobody's sore. Whereas if we get off a sports bike after half an hour, it's like, oh, I'm back, right? So getting too old. Crikey, what time is it over there, Alan? It is 11:35 Wednesday morning, mate. Can we get to 70 likes? I got 69 on my end, as much as I love the number. Can we keep pumping it up? I will be 70 on your end, but keep those likes coming in. I will do a little bit longer, but I'm going to have a break very soon, guys. I'm going to have a break very soon, and then we're going to do a garage body double stream later. We finished up the garage floor, essentially, right? I'm going to go and throw some, before I go live, I'm going to go throw some timber boards down the floor. I might live that too, I don't know, right? But we're going to be doing the put everything away today, right? So if there's a big sort of clean-up job you have around your home, whatever, I got a 6K garage in absolute chaos right now. We're going to stack up all the plastic bins and stuff. I'm not going to go through every bin now. We'll do that in future, but we're going to put everything back now that we built a floor. Yes, we got 70 likes. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Like fast cars as well. Yeah. I certainly, the found movement heals a lot of trauma. Is the actual, even going for a walk in the bush, they're finding through a lot of studies, it's the movement, right? Which is why you go for a drive at night to clear your head or whatever. It's the movement around us can settle us down. So when you're really overstimulated and angry, oh, I'm going for a drive, right? It's that movement that actually gives the calm, and it's that, because when you're really overstimulated, probably the worst thing you can do is sit down and just sit with it. Just be like, I need to calm down. Sometimes it can work a bit, and it's good to calm down for 5 or 10, but sometimes you just need to get it out in some way. Yeah, 6'2", mate. I am 6'2". I promise you, no word of a lie, I'm 6'2". Use the tape measure and everything. Laughing. I know I'm not that tall, but that's tall. It's just tall for me. New Zealand. Best movie car, Eleanor. True. Yep. I'll agree. You have a serious inquiry? Sure thing, Marty. How are you going, man? Let's say at any time the floor is open for self-improvement, mental health questions, guys. That's what we do here. So if you have a question, if you want to talk about something, don't be afraid to ask. It's not just me who will reply. It's there's people in the chat who will try, share their experience as well. So we all just support each other here. That's what we do. It's not like this isn't like I run a show, right? It's a community, right? It's everyone's aiming up, and we're just trying to support each other, right? So if people have toxic friends and stuff or family, right, they can hang out here, and we keep a positive environment, positive message. That's what matters. Negativity never got us anywhere. You feel me? Positive vibes from Florida. G'day, Catsby's Corner. Good to see you again, mate. How are you? How's life in your world in Florida today there, mate? What fictional character would you be if you had to pick one that was most like you? Oh no, the channel name used to be Venom Avenge, right? It was very much, I could definitely relate to the first Venom movie. Where Eddie Brock was in life, when Venom, Venom entered his life and sort of hardened him up and helped him get through and stuff, right? That was the whole point of the Venom Avenge name, was like, the whole Venom name the channel had was all based around that. Where at the start of the movie, Eddie Brock is a loser who's made bad choices. He's lost his girlfriend. He's lost his place. He's in a shitty apartment. He's got nothing going for him. He's lost everything's gone to hell. He's lost his girl, job, everything, right? And then Venom comes and basically goes, "Man, you're being a pussy. Let's go." All right, so yeah, it was the strength. So that's what I always sort of channel. When I'm lazy in that, channel the Venom voice of like, "No, we're going. Something so soft. We'll get out of it. We'll get through it. We'll work it out." Good movie if you listen to the message of it. So I'll go with Venom as my answer on that one. It's a great answer. Thank you, mate. Yeah, all got a channel in a Venom. So it's like it's the same kind of message as David Goggins had to create Goggins, right? As far as David Goggins is concerned on his story, he's like, David Goggins is a loser little weak boy who had all these da-da-da-da and couldn't do anything. Goggins is the strong voice in my head that keeps me going, that runs these marathons. David Goggins is weak. Goggins is a persona, as a character, as a mental state. It's a shift into a different gear, right? And he knows he can't go back to being David Goggins. He is now Goggins, right? So he reinvented himself. That's why the question is always, in the shirts and things, say, what would Goggins do, right? Because that's a question he would ask himself. He's like, oh, David Goggins, oh, you're weak, you can't do this. Hang on, what would Goggins do, right? And that's like drawing up the Venom, drawing up that, what would the best version of me do here? And by actioning that, you're going to create your best version across time, right? Through enough repetition. Preferred number 2, Venom? Yeah, 2 was pretty good with the Carnage one, but yeah. I definitely didn't like the third one. The third one went a bit. So like Tyler Durden, yeah. It's the same message across everything. It's part of storytelling. It is the structure of telling a story. Make sure you check out, this is why I made a channel playlist. So if you go to the channel, you go to the bottom and go, this is, I think, there's just one playlist at the bottom. It's like content that like changed my life, changed my mindset. And there's one there with Guy Ritchie and Joe Rogan. And that talks about all of that, about how that's buried in all these movies, right? How that message is there. So yeah, I'd highly suggest listening to that clip a couple of times. I think it's about 12 minutes or so. But I rebuilt my life around that message. So that's why it's there. That's something like, I was taking in a lot of content from Jordan Peterson, all kinds of different people, right? All kinds of different sources. But that was the one that I played that every day for 6 months. And I had mates all laughing at me, you listen to that shit again? Yeah, I am. Yeah, right. And keeping that in mind and just drilling it in. It'll change your perspective on the world very quickly. So, Campbell, great to see you. How are you, mate? No, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, but I definitely, Tom Hardy would be one of my favorite actors. You know, he was Bane in the Batman movies. You just have to put on a British accent, and then you cover your mouth. Do you feel in control? Is it? Oh, yeah, big Tom Hardy fan, mate. Big Tom Hardy fan. Try my best to become Tom Hardy. I need a bit more gains, mate. A bit more gains. It's on my channel, bro. It's on my channel, Travis. So if you go to the channel and go to the playlist, you should be able to scroll to the bottom. It'll be playlists like content that changed my life. It'll be Joe Rogan and Guy Ritchie. There's that one there, man. Yeah, Guy Ritchie. He was the director of Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. You know, you like dogs. Periwinkle blue in your Karen for me, ma. You know? Yeah, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's another great movie. And he did The Gentleman as well. That's what most people would know. Guy Ritchie's newer stuff, the guy in that video, his newer stuff is the movie The Gentleman in the series, right? He directed all of that. So yeah, very, very, very interesting man. Very interesting man. The full podcast is a real great watch as well if you find the full version. But yeah, that little segment is a great little great way of viewing the world. He talks about getting into things and knowing what you're getting into, and that made me realize, like with cars and stuff, I just kind of wandered into the cars and got more and more into them and got more, and I just wandered into a path and I didn't really know what I was getting into. I just wanted a sports car at the time, but it took over 15 years of my life. And the next 3-4 years of my life, I'm going to be selling off these cars and clearing out the parts and clearing out that chapter of my life still. So I feel kind of still trapped by that, but it's part of the journey, right? It'll take time. And we're building this here, and I'm bringing you on that journey. That's the whole plan. If that sounds good, if you want to tag along, do subscribe, hit the like button. We got 74 likes on my end. If you haven't, give me a double tap on the forehead. I will be off here soon. I do 2.5 hours max. I was going to do just an hour on this one, guys, but we're getting some good chat going. Am I based in New Zealand? Yeah, mate. I grew up in Auckland. I live in Northland now. Reside in Auckland and Northland. Got out to the country, escaped the city. Sort of helped the ADHD mind a lot to have I can walk outside and it's just like birds and silence and stuff. I'm like, okay, I can function like this. When the journey ends, the movie is over. It says something. That's it, man. Yep, that's the journey. Life is a journey. The meaning of people. So many people are questioning, like, why are we here? What's the meaning of life? Are there aliens? Why are you here? You're here to go on the journey. You're here to have the experience of life. You were the fastest sperm out of millions, right? Your dad shot out millions of sperm. You won that race. You're the one who gets to experience life. Had it been any other little sperm, you wouldn't be you, right? So you're the lucky one that gets to go on the journey. And that's why no matter how hard things get, hey, you got the experience. The odds of you being here are 1 in 1 trillion. You know that? So don't worry about it too much, mate. Just go on the journey. See what you can do with your time here. What time am I coming back? We'll say 2 hours after I end here, bro. Within 1 to 2 hours. I'll just see if Susie needs any help with anything and stuff. Never waste a moment. Yeah, we waste many, bro. I'm hard on myself for that, for wasting moments. Sometimes, I chill out. I do understand resting is sometimes not wasting, To just chill out, watch a movie, and take the pressure on myself. Like, okay, I've done enough today. I'm doing good. We're getting a little bit, 1% better every day. Trying to do that bit more, keeping things flowing. That's enough, right? We're not all meant to be, we're not all meant to be remembered forever in society. There's 9.5 billion of us here. Most people will never be known for anything, right? That's all right. You do your own thing. All need the reminder, yeah. Me too, man. Me too. It's very cathartic for me. It's very healing to me to sit here and talk about this stuff, right? To be able to verbalize it myself, and then you guys can benefit from it too. And yeah, full circle. The Gentleman series is cool. Yeah, man. Did you check out the movie as well? Yeah, I like the series and the movie. Yeah, but both definitely freaking awesome. Words of wisdom, you're funny as appreciate. Oh, mate, we are only just getting warmed up on me being funny. You must be new here, mate. You warm up to it, mate. At any moment, I can burst into song things. I do have ADHD, and I don't care what anybody thinks of me. So we can go from very serious discussions to me just being like, really, we'll see what happens there. You just got to tune in for more. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. You won't. I promise you, if you're passing through here, you can scroll all you want. You will never find another YouTube channel like mine. Maybe that makes you go, oh, yay, I won't have to deal with another guy like this. And that's okay. It's not for you. But if you're looking for something a bit different, you want to aim up in life, you want to not, you're sick of worrying about the world and all these evil people and all this shit. And you just want to be around the right mindset. You're sick of the toxic friends and family and that who doubt everything you do. And you're sick of beating yourself up. We hang out here. We chat all day. I stream usually 6-8 hours a day now. That's what I do. That's what we do. So I'm always available, and we can all rise together. That's what I just keep thinking about is the regulars in here, the progress people are making in the last 6 months since I started the channel. I started streaming February 7th. The amount of progress people have been making in this channel from locking in with me. You're gonna lock in with me. You gotta lock in with me. Hey, love, are you alright? I'm going to be off here soon, love. Do you need some help with some stuff? Are you good?
I don't find any space in the freezer.
What do we got that needs to go in the freezer? Oh, we'll eat that. We'll eat that first then. If it won't fit in the freezer, I guess that's what we're eating. See? Problem solved. You're looking stressed. Hang on. You're looking stressed, darling. Hang on. You've been running around. Come here, mate. No rushing, darling. It's all good. Breathe. There we go. I'll click your back for you, mate. Click your back for you. That'll make you stand big and tall like a tree. Arms up like a tree. That's it, mate. Sink into it, mate. Oh, there's we go, mate. There you go, mate. A couple of clicks in the back for you. There you go. Happy days. Don't stress yourself. There's no rush, mate. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We're just meandering through. I did a workout this morning, love. We've done a workout. We're having a good chat. How do we heal from trauma? By moving forward into the things that hurt us with all that, right? By moving forward in life and having new experiences to argue against what's in our head, right? Just move forward, man. Everybody's different, right? And every situation is different. It's just your brain is trying to keep you in comfort. It's trying to keep you safe, right? It's the brain and body trying to protect itself, trying to keep you safe. Tell Susie to say hi, Travis. Oh, she's busy at the moment, mate. Travis, she's you know how it goes. Like as I say, it's my channel and thing I do here. Susie's around sometimes, but she's not really the on camera type. She will say hi occasionally, but yeah, she's running the house. She's being a good trad wife at the moment. She's been around and got all the groceries. While I've been working out and streaming on here, she's out sorting all the groceries and making sure everything's maintained and organised. She's the She runs a lot here too, guys. So yeah, shout out, darling. I love you. Yeah, Heidi's. Both the dogs are having a sleep at the moment. They've had their breakfast. They've had a bit of a run around. They had a run around this morning. They've had breakfast. They've gone and done their business, and then the dogs are both sleeping at the moment. Susie is an angel, most definitely, mate. I couldn't do it without her, to be honest. We're a team. Go team. Go team. I'm still just like tripping over last night. Like one person bought a membership and 90 memberships got gifted last night. So we're like, I think about 104. I have to check. I think it takes a day or two to update on YouTube. I think we're at about 140 members now, 130. Can't change the past. That's it, Fabian. Yep. Teamwork makes the dream work. Have an awesome day. Will do. Yep. Teamwork. Go team. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up for now. Can we get to 80 likes before I get off here? I got 77 on my end. So if you've been enjoying the content, I'm going to wrap it up now. I'll be back in a couple of hours for a garage stream. But Susie seems a bit overwhelmed and stuff. So she probably wants to operate and do stuff and whatever around here. And yeah, all right. So I'm going to head off for a bit. 78 likes. We're nearly there. 78 likes on mine. 2 more if you want to double tap me on the head. Let's see if we can do it. Can we do it? Can we rally together? Don't be a bum, hit the thumb. That's what I need. If I ever do merch t-shirts, it'll be me, like, you remember Steve-O from Jackass had that back tattoo, and it was him going like that. That's what the shirt will be as merch. If I ever do merch, if you want to support the channel with merch, we'll do a shirt with me just like Steve-O going, and it'll just be like full size all the way across the shirt. It'll be just massive on the back of the shirt. I think that's the way. Thank you very much. As always, number one, shout out my moderators for keeping the peace here and making it a place we can hang out, have a positive chat. We're all aiming up. We're all building, right? We're all trying to improve our lives. That's what this place is all about, guys. So massive shout out to my moderators for their work. They give their time for free, obviously, to come here and hang out and show their support. Massive shout out for the 91 memberships we went up yesterday. You guys are crazy, and all the super chats and stuff. It was phenomenal. I will be back in a couple of hours. Okay, be back in a couple of hours. I'll be in the garage doing a co-working stream. So we're going to be, today is the day that I'm putting all the bins away, having a big clean up of the garage, right? Of all the, as you guys have seen, there's crap everywhere from building the whole garage floor. Today is the day we start putting things away again. Finally, after like a month of every day working at this damn garage floor. I thought it would take me a week. But we're there. We're there, chat. Bit by bit, day by day. So, yep, just try, and if you're putting something off, whatever you're overthinking, whatever you're procrastinating, tell your brain to shut up. Just put your 10 minutes at it. I know it doesn't sound like much. I know, it's so simple. Just go try, put 10 minutes at it. If you're not into it after 10 minutes, then go do something else. Go chill out for a bit. Go have a coffee. Whatever, right? But just put 10 minutes at the thing you're avoiding. Maybe it becomes an hour at it, 2 hours, right? It's starting as the hard bit, but just tell your brain to shut up, man. It's just telling you, don't worry about it. See you in a couple of hours, guys. I will schedule it once I get off here in the next 5 minutes. So just check my channel in the next few minutes. Like shorts and things like that. And I'll get a scheduled live up so you can notify me on it. Cool. 2 hours, guys. I'll be back. Much love. Thank you all for joining me. Lock in. See you soon. Much love. Peace.